wants to smoke? Who wants to smoke?
Yeah.
Who wants to smoke?
Yeah.
Temperatures going up, the heat is rising, scholars showing up, audience vibing. We on a mission, competition is the only desire. Whose information will be facing the mercy of fire? So step up, stand up, can you walk through hell? So tough, too tough for the weak soft shell. Set the fire, fan the flame, smoke is rising in blooms. While the inexperienced today just does the choke on the fumes. Bring your science, bring the wisdom, even bring your religion. If you can't stand the heat, then please don't come in the HOK. It's just a session, learn a lesson, fight and overcome oppression. Who'll be the best debated? By the time all the smoke clears, who wants to smoke? The smoke. This environment is the toughest, so bring your best in. Put your spirit to the test. You stepping into the ring with the scholar with the no digits harder. I will make you holler in the information flow with power. You wanted to peak, the elite, the undisputed. Now watch as your outdated theories get refuted. I'm posted in the den, let the world burn. Pressure in the room, it's finally my turn. They want the smoke, I'm the whole forest fire. Watch the oxygen vanish as the flames climb higher. My mind is the weapon, I'm no joke. I'm the baddest, I come for the smoke. No joke, I'm the baddest to ever breathe. I don't play house, I make them leave. Smoke session. Smoke, 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 smoke session. I want the smoke. Smoke, smoke, smoke session. sa.neter, you better want 'em. Who want the smoke? Who wanna say that I'm not playing? Oh my God, sa.neter, stop playing with me. Now, Paul, you better tell him, you better tell her now, Paul. Stop playing with me.
Yeah. The HOK is the toughest environment. And or at your own risk is the toughest environment. The HOK is the toughest environment. Yeah, stay strong, don't cry. It's the toughest environment. Yeah. No handouts here. You have to earn your respect. And when you do, you make they ass regret. They call it the toughest. And the title is earned from the bridges we crossed and the lessons we learned. In a cold-blooded kingdom, a concrete cage. Muslim, Christian, Israelites step on the stage. I dare you, I dare you, I dare you, I dare you. In a cold-blooded kingdom, sa.neter created. HOK, where you can't fake it. The HOK is where you fight back. No room for error, no window attack. It's a masterclass, how you handle the heat. Where the pedigree is written on the concrete streets. Toughest environment, yeah, we know the score. Locked in on debate and asking for more. The HOK is the toughest environment. Enter at your own risk is the toughest environment. The HOK is the toughest environment. Stay strong, don't cry. It's the toughest environment. Yeah.
Oh man, Black African Power. What's good? What's happening? A well organized lie. Defeats a disorganized truth every time. Whoa, wait, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's debate day, man. Man, if you don't got your tickets, man, you need to get your tickets. Let me say this, man. We're going to look back on this day and everybody going to know where they was at. Where Reggie and Jabri went at it. This ain't for the meek. Not this particular one. They generally don't like each other. Now, there seem to be different reasons on why they don't like each other or this, that, and the other. You know, Jabari say, Reggie don't like me because I'm a believer. And he don't like the shrines in our religion. That's what Jabari say. He don't like the way Reggie be coming at his work. Reggie say, I don't like him because he's scamming. He ain't doing what he claim he's supposed to be doing. He ain't teaching no real Egyptian nothing. He don't know what he talking about. He a priest, but can't read the sa.neter, and I don't like that. I guess from both of those sides, there's some little grain of truth in what both of them saying. So, man, let's get this thing cracking, man. Where y'all at? Let's talk about it. Man, let's have a ticket party. Let's get it going. You can't go in person. That's already sold out. That's over with. That went quick. Simple as that. That went quick, and that's what it is. So, man, let's get this thing started, man. I'm going to drop the link to come on, right? All right. All right, get it on. Get in there, man. I see all the peoples is in the building, man. I see we got some community skeptics. Omar Reed, what's going on with you, man? Weezan, man, what it do? What it do? Lionel, what's up with you, man? Final African boss, man. What it do? Will you be talking? What? What'd you say? I feel like we won't get Link if we get tickets now. What? What are you talking about, man? You tripping. I know you ain't trying to bash, is you, bro? That's crazy. As much as you be over here talking, you bashing? Man, it's a professional operation, yo. Especially if I'm a part of any damn thing. Shit gonna be above board. Y'all need to understand that. Get that straight. But it's Dr. Reggie versus Jabari, man. Y'all know what the topic is, man. Utter literal question mark. Man, that leave a lot right there for the brothers to get it in there, man. I see you, Immortal Dragon. What it do? I see you. I see you, Ra Atum. What it do? All right, I see you got your tickets, man. Flammed up. I like that name, yo. I like that flam. Dog. Y'all got to be kidding me, man. Oh, all right. I see who got their tickets. I see who got their tickets. Hold on. Let me get the daggone ticket link, man. Get the ticket. Where y'all at, community skeptics, man? Get up there, man. Get some love, man. Get some tickets, man. Get in there, right? We want to be able to talk about it with a clear head. Who wasn't that? Who got beat up? We want to figure that out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, let me registration link. Let me get that. All right. Wow. We want to do it like this. Hold on. All right. Send me the link. I had to find a way. I can't even pin the damn link, man. This is gonna be hard. All right, let me get this in here for y'all. All right, let me drop the linky. The link. What's up, dog? Boneyard, what up with you, man? Hold on. All right, there you go. It's the link right there, yo. Yeah, go get that. Bond dog. I said Boneyard, Bond dog. All right. Yeah, all right. That's the link for the joint, man. I'm expecting y'all to get that, man. All right. Let's get that, man. I see you, Harlem. What's good, man? Moderators, man, do your work, man. Put that work in. All right. It's finally here, bro. And it's been a long time. A lot of back and forthy. let me talk about what this thing really gonna come down to, man. I don't think y'all. I'm not sure that everybody's seeing straight. I see you, Lee Solo. What it do? What it do? What it do? Man, yeah, man. Let's make sure that y'all in the building, because I don't want to hear this after the debate shows and all that. Well, I ain't see it. I thought maybe Reggie lost. I thought maybe Reggie won. I don't want to see it. We got 100,000 people in the building, man. I know the people are still coming in, man, getting ready for this event, man. If you going, man, what you wearing? What y'all wearing? How y'all going? Y'all going to fly? What y'all doing? How y'all going to look when y'all get there? We want to see. Let me drop the link so y'all can join the panel, man, so we can have this healthy. If you pro Jabari, jump on, make your case. If you pro Reggie, get on, make your case. If you like me, thinking that it's going to be a good one, and as long as the brothers bring their information solid, then we'll say, man, we actually learned a lot. I can't say who won. All right. So if I was leaning one way or the other, I would have to. Now, I want to know, can I put it this way? If I'm leaning, what side am I leaning on? I can tell you who I want to win. I want Reggie to win. I'm biased. I admit it. So my biasness tells me hope that Reggie win. Now, I understand Reggie only got to get one good round. One good round, right? One good round. Just one. That's all I got to do. Now, who do I think gonna have the best presentation, like aesthetics? I think Jabari. Jabari has a pretty good PowerPoint game. Pretty good. Who I think gonna bring Egyptian information, indigenous Egyptian information? Reggie. But I start to realize in this community, y'all don't care about the real Egyptian. Y'all don't care about the real Egyptians. Y'all like the new age Egyptians. Yeah. Like the new age Egyptians, right? You can racialize them, make them whatever you want, racialize them. They fight with magic and spells, right? Can't take all kind of stuff. The forces, the Neteru is just a concept. It's just an idea. They ain't bleeders. You know how the Hebrews do it, right? Hebrews swear you down, they don't got no religion. The Kemetic side swear down they ain't got no religion, but they got all the things that's in the daggone religion, but claim they don't have a religion. So I think Reggie, right, should, in my humble opinion, stick to what the indigenous people said about the nature. That's why I think this debate will be won or lost. What side transmit the idea of what these Egyptians are saying? Not what I think, not what y'all think, not what the crowd think, not what Jabari think, and not what Reggie think. Y'all think the debate about that. I seen how Jabari and Reggie framed it. Jabari frames this debate as, well, he's gonna knock the shrine because he's an atheist. I ain't never heard Reggie say he was an atheist. Never heard it. I wouldn't know what now. I don't ever hear him use the word. What he does say, he hit you with the Dr. Ben. Believe in my mother and father because they brought me into the world. That's all I ever heard him say. All that spookism, I don't believe none of that. There you go. So Jabari has framed this debate as the atheists don't like me. That ain't why at times I don't like Rich. Jabari is because he's a spiritual man. I've never said that because he believe and I don't believe. That's never friction for me. That friction appears when you try to use woo against me when we're having a conversation, when it should be scholarship. When you try to tilt it towards your way because I'm not a believer. And this is how this debate has been framed by Jabari. He's framing it as that the atheists is all ganging up against us because they don't like the shrine. I may not respect that you believe in ghosts and goblins, but I don't disrespect your thing. Because I think we all got a right to believe. Even people who don't believe have beliefs. So from Jabari's side, he has been framing it as the atheists. That's why they all gang against me. They don't believe, they believe it. Nope. The debate is not whether we believe in the shrine or believe in Egyptian gods. See how he tried to play it? He's trying to play like the spiritual man would know more about the gods. Check. On the other hand, Reggie is framing the debate by saying that spiritual man can't read the text. How would he know? He can't read the language. How can he know what the net are if he can't read the language? There's a high priest at a shrine. That's how Reggie is framing it. Neither side is right about that. The proper framing of this debate is it's about African agency. What did the people, not only African agency, Egyptian agency, or Remish, they called themselves the Remish. That's their name, the Remish. What did the Remish say? What did they say? What was their take on their own religion and custom and traditions and social systems? That's what this debate is really about. What does the text say? They have religious texts. They have general texts. They have letters, love letters, letters talking back and forth. They got that. That's what they got. Pyramid text, coffin text. What do they say about the sa.neter? This is what this debate about. Are they literal? That I see the title, literal. Okay. They ain't have the word literal in ancient Egypt. So at that point, you're actually trying to frame it in an African American style or an American style or European style. Egypt is not in Europe. Egypt is not in America. Although some of y'all think it is. Egypt is in Africa. And it's a traditional African system of beliefs with a myriad of beliefs. So this debate, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what the two combatants have said, is actually about African agency, not only African agency, because that's loose. It's about Nile Valley agency. Not only Nile Valley agency, it's about Kemetic agency, Egyptian agency. What did the priesthood say? Nitsabitsi, what did the great pharaoh say? What did the common folk say? So if I was attacking the issue, I would let the common people speak. There's text talking about the common people and what they believe, what they didn't. What did the Egyptian priest say? I would show what the Egyptian priest say. The hell with what the hell y'all think. Y'all 4,000 years later looking back at one piece of Nile Valley culture. Y'all thought they had the whole piece? Y'all thought that the expert had reconstructed in its totality the Egyptian religion, social, spiritual, cultural system, didn't you? Nah. Maybe 1/3 of it, if that. Maybe I'm overwhooping it. Me hard to put them pieces together. Gonna be a lot of in-between pieces there. And this is where Jabari is gonna play at. And this is where Reggie should play at. Let me drop that link, man. Get them tickets, man. Easy Band. What's up with you, man? Man, I did a show the other day, yo, and I said, you know what, yo? One thing about Easy Band, at least he can read. He can at least read a dictionary and know how a dictionary is supposed to work. They had me sitting around a bunch of dudes and get mad at me because they couldn't comprehend a dictionary, Easy Band. That's wild to me, bro. Back to the issue at hand. All right. I see you. I see you. I see you, Judith. I ain't even called sa.neter. I don't know. I don't know if he can let you. I don't know. I slipped you in that other day. I don't know if I can slip you in every day. All right, let's see. All right, I'm gonna read some of these comments, man. Let me see some of these comments. Omar, what's good? Let me see what we got here. Hold on, damn. Easy Band is very troubled. Let me see.
You hear me?
I can hear. What's going on with you, man?
I know as soon as I say shalom, you're gonna say shalom bacon or whatever, but
Yeah,
I still I still love my Baltimore brother. You know what I'm saying? And hold on to my other brother, Easy Bands. Hey yo, Easy Bands, yo, Sa bought me off a punishment, man. So, you know, salute to Sa, salute to the HOK, salute to the whole community, salute to Jabari, salute to elder brother Reggie. You know, just salute to everybody, man. I think the what Jabari is going to bring out is going to have to be very detailed. What brother Reggie is going to bring out is also going to have to be very detailed. But I think in order, because here's the thing here. When you trace the Kemetic origins, when you trace the Kemetic philosophy, now there's going to be, so this is what we got to do. Are we talking about early kingdom or later kingdom? So we all know dealing with the early kingdom, 95% of them thought it was hell yeah, it was literal. Now, after that kingdom, now we can say, okay, now it depends on what region. So you got northern region of the people of Tameri, and then you got the lower region of the people of Tameri. So, and then you have what? You have the higher anarchy, which would be I don't want to call them I want to be direct. I don't want to call them pharaohs, because I think that would be that wouldn't serve them.
Man, stop it.
That term would no. I gotta be listen. No, Unc. I gotta be genuine to the narrative.
So what's the narrative?
So hear me out. So now that we talking at people that what? Come out in the morning, ejaculate on lettuce, ejaculate.
Ooh.
Listen, no. Hear me out first. Hear me out first, and then you gonna be like, yo, brother Omar's right. So now we got to deal with what? When a so-called listen, hold on. Hear me out. So now,
I know.
no, man, hear me out. No. Come on, man. I hate when y'all do that, man.
Look how you came, bro. That just
Yeah.
No, I can't correct. I can't.
All right.
No,
All right.
listen. What y'all got to do? Y'all got to hear a brother out. Hold on. Before you,
I know.
hold on.
How on how we got to hear you out? Just go. Go ahead, brother. Keep going.
Thank you. So now what we're talking about? What early custom? First kingdom to where they did what retainer sacrifice. But retainer sacrifice was only practiced in the first kingdom. Retain. So it was bits and pieces of retainer sacrifice that moved over into the next kingdom, which once it moved over into that next kingdom, they didn't agree with it. So guess what? It got chopped out.
Yeah.
And you know what? Hold on. And I do got to be honest. Now, just because Brother Omar don't hop in the chat don't mean I'm listening. I heard something that JJ7000 said yesterday. And you know what? It's very hard for me to disagree with that brother because he gets on my nerve. But is he a brother? Yes. Does he get on my nerve? Yes. But it's something important that JJ7000 said yesterday. I don't know if people was paying attention. And I do have to stand on integrity and be honest. He said during that first kingdom, if you burying all your priests, it's not healthy. But more important, who's left to pass on the lineage? So now dealing with survival, is it economical? Is it healthy? Of course not. You're putting all of them to death. So these is why these certain ideas and cultures, as some people would say, it
I'm trying to figure out what point you're getting to, yo.
Right, it's so long.
No, man. No. Y'all got to give me my time to cook because I've barely been coming up here. I've barely been coming up to evolve.
What time is the debate? That's all I wanted to ask, and I'm gonna get off.
I believe to be at 6.
So California would be 3 times.
Is that right?
Yeah. 3 o'clock out here. Okay.
Shalom, Rakufu, and much love.
Let me just say this. Let me just say this real quick, and I'm out of here. Okay, hold on. Let me just say this real quick. So 3 o'clock out here is the time for Californians. Y'all is going to be at 6 out there, and right now about to go to our 44th annual Detroit picnic. So I'm at 3 o'clock. I'm gonna turn it on my phone.
Detroit. Okay. So what about the dictionary? What about the dictionary?
What about? Oh yeah, I'll do that later. I gotta get to that. I got you.
Answer the question. What about the dictionary, man?
No, that is primary. When you're dealing with something primary, the primary is the science, the knowledge of. But then we're dealing with biology of it. That's the primary reason for the word is the chemical and the breakdown of how to work in biology. I would say.
Man, yo. So they don't mean it's actually science, or they saying the things that go into cooking.
Now, I would say the other stuff is secondary, but if there's a to know in the literal sense of the word knowledge, like you agree yesterday, science is to know. It's a certain way to know how to cook.
They were just cooking the science because of what goes into it.
Hold on.
Hold on. Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, are you up here?
Come on, bro.
I was almost done, huh? Damn, brother.
Yeah, you gotta stop that. Let me just say this. So just for the people, man, so we don't be crossed up and be mixed up when we out in public. We don't want to be out in public sounding like we ain't got no sense. Right? We in competition with the rest of the world. We African Americans, right? Foundational Black African Americans, or however you want to say it, right?
Foundational Black. I like the FBAA.
Yeah, that's what I think. FBAA.
I'm gonna rock that. Remember we talked about that.
Wait a minute, hold on. He stole that from me. I was the first person to put that.
I made that up. I said that.
What are you talking about? I was the first person that I had my name underneath my name was Foundational Black African Americans. Nobody did that.
But it's all good.
I swear I did. Me and Ak was on the phone.
I swear I did a whole show around it with the logo.
You did that after I was on the show, and I was the first person to ever have that name.
Maybe you were. We're not gonna argue over who's first. It's out there.
You see some of the right below my name is Foundational Black African American. You'll see.
No, I'm not gonna argue over who said it first. That's the best title for our people in this country.
Hey, but I'm sorry, bro. We ain't know it meant that.
I'm just gonna say that.
You didn't know it meant that.
Whoever made it first.
Yeah, that made you was contextually ignorant at the time because it's very, very easy to comprehend.
If it was you, Seven and Sar, peace to you. That was a good way to bring it. But no, I like. I'm gonna keep it 100. I like Asar M. Kaz, foundational African. I think he FAA African. I got to get at it, and I'll get back to y'all on it.
I'll get back to it.
I want to get back to the dictionary that Unc was talking about, though.
Yeah, deal with that.
Because when I told you that you guys were both right,
hey Siri, call,
and you just said that you guys were both
call
right.
Asar M. Ka.
You know.
Hey Siri, call Asar M. Ka.
What is that?
Hey Siri, call Asar M. Ka.
You know what? I love how Rakufu and Asar 7 talk all that stuff. But then when we bring up how our own so-called African brothers trapped us, brought us to the west, the west shores, the west shores of Africa.
No, this is what we're gonna do.
How they trapped us.
Now we gotta stop right there. This is what we gotta do. We gotta stop right there. That's one of the moments. That's one of the moments.
Why you want to stop me from talking on, Unc?
Because that's one of those moments that
I'll mute out. It's all good.
Mute out for a minute. Stay here so we can talk about it. In that conversation with Wack and Jabari, there was a missed moment. And the missed moment was when he said that Africans enslaved Africans. Fundamentally, that's not true. Right? What happened was different polities, city-states, clans, tribes, right, enslaved each other. Brothers and sisters didn't enslave each other. So when you hear the word African, you apply it to everybody, which is cool, but that's the wrong framing. No expert says that. That's a Christian narrative. That's an ignorant narrative to bash people, right? In truth, they didn't look at each other as one. It wasn't Pan-African. It wasn't none of that. It was different polities, different cultures, different states.
Put words in my mouth because I'm not saying that.
He's not putting words in your mouth. He not. Let me speak, Omar, because you said something and you had my name in your mouth. Right? You generalize, Omar. Omar, you do a generalization.
See how when I try to be nice, everybody bulldoze me? Y'all see that? But when I start howling, screaming, and cussing niggas out, then I'm the bad guy. Let me finish my point, and then we will continue the healthy conversation. I am telling you that there is no such thing as Africans enslaved Africans.
Thank you.
Polities, different. That's like saying the Mayans.
No, you got to keep talking.
Thank you. They didn't look at each other as that. You have to get the framework right. That's a Christian European narrative to make you hate yourself. That's not. You know what? This is what's gonna happen. It's a glorious day here. This is the moment we can never miss. We can never miss when people say that our brothers enslaved us. They didn't think that way. Okay? Simple as that. It wasn't like the Crips and the Bloods and my aunt is you. That's not that.
Thank you.
It's not that. They're a whole different kingdom. They want to act like we didn't have kingdoms and different polities, different trade, commerce. Right? That was part of African business. That was part of the tribal business where they enslaved people. That's what they did. Now, the study is, what do you mean by slavery? What was it? What's the exact, what are we talking about here? Right? Was it forever? Right? Was it like the serfs? You know what I'm saying? Was it for debt? Did they have prisons? Was it for people to commit crimes? What was it? If you wage war against each other, what did they do with the prisoners of war? Right, all that's in the game, but never say out your mouth that Africans enslaved for Africans. That's a Hebrew trick. That's a wild native people trying to play Indian trick. It's wild, and that's not true. And I would debate anybody on that. Now, Mr. Omar, what you saying? Omar was next. Omar, we're not going the long route. Get it out. Get what you gotta say.
Thank you for bringing me back on. I thought you was gonna run.
No. I ain't running. I'm running. I ain't a runner. I'm a participator. Not debater.
Can I go now?
Yes, sir.
All right. So before you so graciously put Brother Omar up in the back, put me in the back when I was trying to make my point. See, this is your downfall, Unc.
Pride.
The thing is, you only hear a first couple of statements, and then you want to throw a brother like me in the back or mute me out.
Hold on. There you go.
I'll mute back out. Go ahead.
Nah, you good. Go ahead, Omar. Just explain what you got and get out. I'm just playing with you. Enjoy. It's a good day today, man. We finally get to see the thing. Shoot. We finally get to see them two. I done heard these two. I done heard a saw. I ain't never seen a person pick up a person like a saw 70 days. I ain't never seen it. Man, we finally get to see what it is. I know a saw gonna be in there. He had all the debates. Healthy supported. Go ahead, Umar. Get your point out. Come on, man. What you saying? Start at the brothers, our brothers enslaved. Just start right there. Pick it up.
If you heard, see, the thing is, before you hang me on the cross and persecute me, like how Christ's brothers did him, what you got to do, you have to hear a man out, and that's your problem, Bobby Banger. I love you, brother. I love you.
What?
You know, I've been coming over to your channel trying to learn, but the thing is, you gotta let a brother.
My hand is on that button.
Doing it again. I'm almost done. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Let's count down. 10 seconds. So the thing, you gotta listen and be direct. Now, when we talk about these certain issues, you gotta hear me out. Guess what? Everything that you just said, I agree with. But you never gave me a chance to land my plane to finish. Go ahead. Go ahead, Aunt.
What was your point you was trying to make though? I'm gonna go ahead.
I was trying to make my point based upon this slavery thing, based upon this thing, because I heard what Asar just said. I heard what the other light-skinned brother with the B on his hat just said, and I heard what you said, Unc. And the thing is, y'all want to make it sound so beautiful and so eloquent and so nice, like all these neighboring all these neighboring tribes was best friends, and they like, hold on, you see the dude with the B on his hat? Like all these neighboring tribes are drinking coffee with each other in the morning and discussing certain issues, discussing trade, discussing thoughts, and it didn't happen like that. Hold on, this is a Jabri word. The reality is, the reality is, they trapped their own neighboring tribes of people and sold them. So I don't know why. No. I'm almost done. Why is that so hard for somebody to say that they did that? Why is that so hard to say that they did that to their own neighboring people?
All right,
I don't know.
All right, there you go. All right, so you didn't say that. You said my brothers, a neighboring tribe ain't your damn brother.
You didn't let me finish talking though.
You should have been. Yeah, you finished. We're gonna move on. All right, all that. I don't want to hear the neighboring tribe is my brother. That's a cat. The neighboring tribe, you could have been fighting for 400 years. The enemy hate them. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. could speak a whole different dialect, a whole different language. You tripping right now. Nobody is hiding the fact that slavery has been an integral part of human society. The oldest society on planet Earth is African hunter-gatherers, bro. They've been snatching each other up forever. The first wars is fought on in Sudan ever in the history of humanity. So I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody plays the soft style nonsense around here. We tell history accurate because not to do so is pseudo. Go ahead, brother Saul.
Yeah, man. Brother Omar is the classic example of people who do surface research or surface study, but don't actually look into the context of history or the complexity of history, right? He used generalized words like Africans enslaved, when we know Africa is not a country, but a continent made up of 54 countries, right? And so, and when you look at history, we understand that there was enslavement from tribes from other tribes, but generally it was in war, not from financial advancement. And that's most of the time when people like Omar speak, they don't talk, they don't show the context or even speak on the context of the history. They're trying to, like you say, make a derogatory term using pieces of history when talking about our people, something they learned from the Europeans that you've outlined so eloquently, Brother Unk. So, you know, what Omar was talking is just, you generally pick that apart. But I really want to generally talk about this debate today.
Yeah, get on that. Get on that.
I am so excited for today.
Can I recap off of that?
No, you can go after Akira. Did I say that right?
Akita.
Akita.
Yeah, Akita.
You go after Akita.
I'll wait, Unc. Not a problem. I'll wait. I'm gonna mute back out. I'll wait.
All right, go ahead, Asal.
Yeah, like you said, you've never seen nobody support me, support somebody like you've seen me support somebody, but you have to look in the mirror because you do that support for Reggie.
No, I don't. I call Reggie pseudo as hell. You know that, man. Reggie.
I know you call him pseudo, but your support for him in this topic has been overwhelming, far more than my support for Jabari. Right, and it's not even me supporting Jabari. It's me supporting the argument. That's what I'm doing, right? And it gets glazed. And I think for you the same thing, Unc. It's not you supporting Reggie. It's you supporting his argument. But it's you supporting his argument against Jabari, right? Because you generally disagree with Jabari. You can agree with Jabari on some things, but there's a general consensus of your disagreement that we've seen with you and Jabari.
I wonder why. He's a professor. Wouldn't he agree with me?
Well, I mean, in scholarship, I'll be fair with this. In scholarship, not everybody agrees with each other, right? Well-studied people have disagreed, and some of them have been proven wrong. Some of them it's still a standing debate on some issues, right?
Hey, bro.
Some of them have been proven right. So I think that gets muddled in scholarship because a lot of people think there's got to be an absolute right and absolute wrong. And sometimes that's not the case. Just like this case right here, people are acting like the sa.neter rule being literal was something that was a long-standing conversation in the Kemetic community, but it wasn't. The consensus was what Jabari spoke of and taught for long. That changed when Tahuti came into the community and brought something different. So Tahuti came into the community and brought something different.
I think it's something different, yo.
Yeah, and so you know, I've seen Reggie come on here capping like this was a long-standing understanding in the Kemetic society, which is false. It isn't. And we're gonna see Jabari show that today in the debate. I want to see the argument that Reggie's gonna make for this new thought and ideology in the Kemetic society.
Why do you think that's a new thought, though? That's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you why I think it's a new thought. Because when we used to when you have somebody who studied from Kemet would speak to somebody who would study an Abrahamic religion, you would generally hear them trying to compare the deities, and you would constantly hear the Kemetic people say, "Well, those Kemetic people don't worship their deities like the Abrahamic people. You would constantly hear that. I know you've heard it. If you're going to be honest about it, that was generally the argument, and that's actually how we got into this whole argument, because Tahuti came on with sa.neter, because he spoke with sa.neter, and sa.neter had never heard somebody who was in sa.neter, by his own words, never heard, being around Comedics for years, decades, never heard one speak of the Neteru in the literal sense in the way that Tahuti did. So this is definitely a new argument. I'm not saying that people like Tahuti didn't exist, but that argument wasn't at the forefront of the Comedic community. It hasn't become one until today. So
I didn't know
see that result.
My fault. I didn't actually like, I read what Egyptian priests actually said though, and at times they are literal. So I didn't know Tahuti brought that into the conversation. And since I study Homo sapiens sapien in a raw, right, meaning that them are being forged by nature and their beliefs, fundamentally speaking, Egyptians believe like everybody else. They're not special. What I heard was the new age African American community try to act like they didn't have beliefs. Like I tried to tell Jabri yesterday, as far as the Nigerians, certain tribes in Nigeria, they believe in reincarnation. Literally, the man argued me down on here. So now I got to bring a person that's steeped in a tradition to verify that. That's how I play the game. I play the game right here. Don't tell me what it is, because I talk to priests. I talk to real people in traditions, so I'm never making it up. And then I go verify it with solid scholarly sources. So I'm thinking, if you study traditional Africa, right, you wouldn't make the statements that the Egyptians didn't believe this, didn't believe that. No, that's new age forces, powers, that's new age mumble jumble, mix all the religion together. That ain't what I'm doing. I'm talking to the people in the tradition. That's what I'm doing, right? I'm understanding that the Egyptians are human beings like everybody else. So I don't know why they escaped it. How the hell did the Egyptians 3000 BCE escape it, when the Christians right now in 2026 will literally tell me and you, bro, that God walked on earth, literally, to the point where the Romans literally grabbed God and crucified him, and God literally came back. Literally in 2026 with all the cell phones, iPhones, cameras. Man, so you telling me at 3000 BCE, nobody believed things were literal?
Let's get this straight. Let's get this straight, brother. I just want to get an understanding from you. When you say new Comedics understanding, are you talking about the Egyptologists, white and black, and people who study Kemet in the modern day? Is that who you're referring to? The modern day studiers of Kemet?
I study New Age. I'm saying that the shrines and all that is
oh, you're talking about the people who want to take on the religion of Kemet.
That's New Age. That's not,
okay. Well, you know, historians, Egyptologists framed the Neteru in those words of powers and forces and energies. That's there are so many scholars that have described the Neteru in that fashion, right? So when you say that you didn't, they didn't say that, that's incorrect.
I didn't say they didn't say that. I said it's mixed. Remember, it's mixed.
Well, yeah, whether or not it's mixed or not, the point is Reggie is trying to make the point that they are not forces, energies, and principles. When all through, every time I've read Dr. Richetti, or I've read Wallace Budge, or I've gone on YouTube just to look at lectures about the Neteru, they use those words. So for him to try to make an argument that wasn't the precedent in the Kemetic community is just disingenuous and a losing argument.
So this is hold on, Asad. I think this is interesting. And then I want to turn the mic over. But I want you to know that in today's world we live in now, modern scholarship no longer says that Asa, Aset, and Haru is equal to Jesus, Mary. You know what I'm saying? That's not there no more. Right?
What do you mean equal? What do you mean equal?
Asa, Haru, and Aset, the Trinity, right? Remember how we played, that's where they got the Trinity from out of Egypt? We used to say that, right? Egyptologists could say that,
Well,
right?
we know there's an influence there.
Let me finish. What they say now is, hold on, listen, that's craziness. That's giving agency to Christianity, right? When you say that the Egyptians had a flood story or the Egyptians had a Trinity story, you're not really listening to what the people said. So we realize it now. So now it's actually about.
Please cite the source and the scholar that says what you're saying, because you're making a generalized statement.
I'm not. Hold on, you can't cut me off, Asal. Relax.
I just want some. I just want a source.
No, the source is, how does anthropology look at indigenous cultures now? They don't measure it off of Islam, Christianity, and Judaism like they used to do in the past. Now they judge it for what the people actually said. This is modern anthropology now, bro. You get it? Like the nature ain't God. Like they realized that was a wild framing. Like they say, no, what did these people say it was? You get that? That's all I'm saying.
I get what you're saying, but you're conflating issues and you're mixing points, though, brother. But I'll let you move on to the next.
All right, go ahead, brother. You next. You gotta unmute yourself.
Peace, family. Far out. I just want to do a quick shout out to Stephen Assad for been keeping an eye on like the debate topics in terms of the last couple of months of lives. So I just wanted to say same thing of like sort of, I'll just echo sort of what you're saying in terms of a lot of the stuff. Like I'm sort of agreeing with more the points on stuff, and that's sort of where my support's like sort of going, is like, to my understanding, I sort of align with a lot of your points, same as Jabari's and stuff like that. Not saying I'm right. I'm still learning and stuff like that. But yeah, I just wanted to say peace to you because I didn't get to say peace last time. And first, I just wanted to go down a little thing to the brother Omar. I just wanted to say, oh shucks! First, I'm in New Zealand. Hey, it's like the morning here. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. So I've just been bored waiting for the debate. I can't wait. I'm stoked. And then with the brother Omar, I just quickly jump on that because you made a reference in terms of me like drinking a coffee and I was talking in the back. I didn't say nothing. I was just sitting there. But it's a little weird. You're commenting. Anyway, it's all good, brother. I've seen you jump in other platforms and you get very vocal, and then you'll end up taking your stuff back and saying you apologize, blah blah. So I'll take it for what it is on that. But I don't have no mix on any of that stuff. But I do think there's the importance about a lot of things in terms of why it's not good to always bridge everything together. I think when I was talking to Brother Reggie the first time, he classed, because I'm from New Zealand, I'm in New Zealand, and indigenous Māori, but we called ourselves Tangata Whenua, and he classed us as Oceania, and that's just like the certain countries, land masses in this area, in terms of, but there's a big diverse difference between a lot of us. Like there's the Australasians, that was Australia and Papua New Guinea, and then there's the Austronesians, that'll be us. That was like the Southeast Asia, when we came from like Indonesia down, Taiwan and all that kind of stuff. We're Austronesians, like, this is, again, salute to you, Unc. I got a lot of my methodologies in terms of making sure my spirituality, because I do class myself, I don't even like the word spirit, we call it wideware and stuff like that. But,
see the difference? See, you're not letting the Christians who came up with spirituality affect what the people were saying. You get my point, right? That's how anthropology judges it. But continue.
Yeah, and just based on that part, like I've been doing like my own culture and stuff like that. But I found out like through the Austronesian, because us as Māori, we got to New Zealand, like we're fairly recent. I think we're one of the most like last, I would say last modern main country, you would say, that got like civilized, I guess you would say. But we link back to Polynesia. There's like a thing called the Polynesian Triangle. That's New Zealand, or Aotearoa is what we call it. Rapa Nui, I think you might know by Easter Island and Hawaii. And there's the Polynesian Triangle. There's got a and I'll skip it. I'll just try not to be long-winded. Then it goes back up to I'll take it back to the Lapita people and the Austronesians. There's a part where us as Austronesians, we do a separation where one goes to the east, and that's where we go down to Indonesia, Taiwan. And then there's another one that goes down. They travel out seafaring. Both divisions are both seafaring. One goes out to the Indian Ocean, or past, and then it ends up in Madagascar. And then Madagascar, I think even with the DNA and stuff, they've seen that from my research, they've shown that through the mitochondrial Eve DNA, they've shown that the female has a lot of the Asian DNA. You'll probably know more about the wording of what I'm trying to say. And the male was from the Bantu and things like that. But that's one corner of the Austronesian people. They went this way. We went east, and we came down to New Zealand, Hawaii, and all that kind of stuff. And we speak the same languages. Just before we got to New Zealand, in 1200 CE, I think it was, and then we actually went to South America, and we got things like kumara and stuff like that, and they've shown this through like DNA and stuff, where that's actually how we got the kumara to New Zealand when we got there in 1300. But I'm saying all these things to say, I think when we clump everything together, we can miss how important little things actually matter in terms of history, because I think Brother Reggie might have just clumped us all together as one on the Oceania. He probably knows the difference, but I'm just clearing this part up, because there's a lot of importance there. But there's also similarities in terms of like indigenous culture. I'll just skip it to indigenous culture and Maori culture, right? We've got like
And you tie what though? You're tying this into what?
The debate. So like how the debate is on are the netters literal? And then in our culture, we've got similar things where we've deified nature. So like Papatuanuku's our earth, Ranginui is our sky. The earth has a sun. There's like a whole story there. But Ruamoko is like he does the earthquakes and things like this. But we take those as stories because we told all our stories orally. We didn't get to write it down, and if we did, we didn't draw pictures. We done like tamokos and stuff like that, or we done it on our carvings and stuff like this. And then I'm saying that to say, like, in our culture, we don't take our stories literal, because we identify with nature. Like we got this thing called the manaya, which is on my wrist here. It's the guardian and stuff like that. So we were looked as Tanga Te Whenua is not ownership of a land, it's the guardians of the land. So we sort of protected and try to live within nature, and sort of like we got things like rahuis, which is like a restriction. We put restrictions so we don't overfish certain things, or something might happen at a certain area. So it's sort of like we worked one with nature in terms of that. And then yes, just wrapping that all in to say, I think that's where my perspective.
I would like to respond back.
You can't cut this man off, man. God damn. Let him finish. He wrapping it up.
Yeah, nah. I'm ready when you are, brother. But yeah, sorry for the rambling. I was trying to get it all out.
I was trying to, and then I was like, and then he cut you off right there when you was mixing it. I was like, okay, I'm then he killed Omar. I quit. You won, bro. You timed that. You probably can't back now.
Oh man.
Hey, brother Ankh, nice. Brother Reggie, how you doing?
Oh, Reggie, what you doing on here, man? This is different.
Hey, family, how you doing? Thanks for promoting.
Honor, much respect, brother Reggie. Love you.
Look at Chess move like he's seen a ghost. Y'all seen a ghost. We didn't expect Reggie. What's up, Reggie?
Hey, I'm here. I am
nervous energy.
No. I think I'm just trying to wind down. I think that I'm going to do very well. I think that I am going to definitely show that the netter rule are literal. I am going to expose Mr. Sade for his poor methodology.
Really?
Right? Mm-hmm. The only difference to the audience that's watching, the only difference is that I figured out this game. And Yara should know this game also. Okay, Mr. Asaze, what he does is he puts up a PowerPoint slide and he quotes about 4 or 5 things from the slide, which is cherry pick references. And then in his debates, what he does is then he says whatever he wants to say within that slide, thinking that he's made his source points. And what I will do is, unfortunately, what I will do is not do slide by slide, but I will read my written essays that are cited APA. So I'll be a lot of talking instead of picture showing, because my opponent is a symbolic person with pictures, right? And we've all been here before, family. We've been here before. Years ago, we had a very charismatic speaker who had the Brooklyn magic. Mr. Asaze has the esoteric magic, right? Mr. Asaze,
you gotta say your voice, don't you, Reggie? Say your voice, Reggie.
Yeah, well, I'm talking now to the audience because they're here. But I'm gonna take some cough drops. But what Mr. Asaze does is the esoteric magic. He wraps himself around a priesthood. He wraps himself around a professor. He's the only one that knows any information. His sources, or what he said about Dr. Richard Carrier, is worse. This guy is the only person who could talk today to ancestors in the same language. Literally have a conversation in front of thousands of people, and literally says that he has a conversation with an ancestor, but then goes back and denies Africa of his ancestors. More so, he denies Christians, Hebrews, Israelites, right? Black Hebrews, right? Muslims. He denies them being literal in their documents, even though it's written, it's in their space, in their domain. So in the domain, and I want to say to Akira, anything in existence in a domain is literal. So your culture is literal because it's in your domain. The minute that you let others classify what your existence, what your ancestors say, then you have given up agency. So to the Christians, the Hebrews, the Muslims, the Black Israelites, even though I disagree with you, right, you have agency. Mr. Saze, what he practices is Jabariism. It's not. It's just Jabariism. It's the Mayweather. But hopefully today, even though my presentations, because I would like to do the slide thing, right? Sometimes it has more effect, but what has effect for me is my sources, because I'm a researcher. I'm not trying to game you with pictures and talk about other stuff not related and use fancy words. My fancy words are in my text. So if you haven't gotten your tickets, family, get your tickets. And it's Jabari. This guy writes Professor Dr. Richetti and says that I threaten to kill all Hebrew shrines. I threaten to destroy all Kemetic shrines. The FBI should be knocking on my door. But this is the person that you put in high esteem. This person said that I threatened the Kemetic shrines. No, I actually only not threatened. I only talked about what he is doing in his shrine, which is a online shrine now. So now you can worship the whatever the forces and energy on his webpage, on his YouTube channel. You cannot worship. You cannot do it in a physical space. So Hebrews, Christians, Israelites, Muslims, you are looking at a charlatan.
Oh man, you called him a charlatan. Oh man, a drifter.
Yeah.
Definition.
Oh, man, a drifter. God,
Right.
yeah.
You're looking at, and after this debate, no matter how it works out, because there's always dirty tricks, right? The fact of the matter is, in your domain, I can argue up and down, right, about what my stance is, but that doesn't, I can't disprove your stance. This guy who calls himself a Kemetic high priest is attacking the foundation of Nile Valley culture by, at the same time, calling himself a Kemetic high priest. So those are my last words. I will listen.
Last words for you getting to the thing.
How did I do? How did I do, Unc? How did I do? Am I clear?
Yeah, you super clear. I got you. You good. Get some focus in there, Reggie. You got people saying we all know you're gonna get beat down. I say you're gonna be prepared. It's gonna be a little orthodox. You coming in there a little.
Brother Omar elaborate next.
No, you can't. No, you can't. You in the middle of me talking. You just I gotta put you back in the line now.
I'll wait. I'll wait. That is slow.
Back in the line. You did it again. You better than me, bro. You a cut off super artist, or you top notch. So let me get back to my thought. My thought is this: you got a lot of people behind you because of your time and service in the community. But the question is, will it be enough, Reggie? I know how I would fight this fight, right? I would fight it from the perspective of the people living there, the common folk. The common folk make all kinds of statements and record it, right? And letters, I use all that, right? So you're going to use the essay style, right? And you better be real colorful in that, yo. That's all I'm going to tell you, bro. Yeah, so relax, get your voice right, man. Man, hit them tickets, man. You got Reggie, did something orthodox. Normally, when the debate, I don't like to go on live, right? I'm because I'm in my, I'm chilling, right? I'm chilling, and I'm my last minute preparation. I'm making sure I'm in a time period. I know when I want to say what I want to say. I'm right there. But you took this time out, and so Reggie has already started the debate. That's a good one right there. You've already started the debate already. I'm gonna give you 1 point for that, Reggie. I like that, brother. Mm-hmm. There you go. Get the tickets, man. Reggie has already started the damn debate. The hell with what y'all think. I'm already telling you what it is. I'm already framing it the way I want to frame it. Early in the game. There you go. We got it now. Good one, Reggie. All right. I like that. Gave y'all a free one. All right. Okay, so where we at now? We got Elder Yara. Yahoo! What's up, Elder Yara? Oh man, y'all.
I might sound a little bit underwater, man.
What you say? Where you at?
Hey, I think Reggie got his hands down. What you see is you have fans of Jabri, and you have people who actually are interested in the empirical evidence and sources, and that's who's supporting Reggie. It's just that plain and simple, that cut and dry. I agree with you, Unc, 1000%. What did the people say?
Yeah, what did the people say?
What did the people say? That's an easy way to approach this for factual truth. What did they say?
Yeah.
And if you say anything else other than what they're saying, you made it up. There's no way around it. You just made it. You made it up, and it's no more than when you used to have. Remember back in the day, you used to have Israelites and Christians coming on or going around the world saying the Israelites were enslaved in ancient Kemet and they built the pyramids.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, remember that.
Until they no longer can say Israelites built the pyramids.
Yeah, they can't say it no more. Jazariak still say it though.
Yeah, well, that's what you got to expect it out of him. So that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like empirical evidence is undeniable. And I'm not just saying from someone's confirmation bias, is what we see in the stratigraphy, is what we see in the writings, is what we see in the paintings. They didn't build those pyramids. They're much older than the existence of an Israelite. So they couldn't have built them, right? But for years, people would say the Israelites built the pyramids. They never built the pyramids, bro.
Nope.
You see what I'm saying? So, like, if you can't say that and don't see that the Netchers were looked at as literal beings. Y'all talked about it yesterday. Y'all broke it down yesterday. If you can't see that they didn't think that these beings were these concepts were literal concepts, right? They lived by them. They built religious mechanisms around them, priesthoods. They pour libations out to them. Like
that's what Africans do, though. They got house the literal spirits. They literally thought that. They reincarnate. The person dying, they reincarnate. Like they literally believe that. So I don't know. And if the Egyptians is Africans, there are things they literally believe. No more than a Christian right now. A Christian will argue down that Jesus walked on earth. He was God. They actually say God walked on earth.
Yeah, they believe that, bro. So I don't understand, like you said, how Jabari argues against that. But
all right, enough of this craziness y'all talking about. I'm here. Enough of this nonsense that y'all
get those tickets, man.
Double teaming my brother. Man, listen, all of y'all gonna fall if Reggie dropped the ball tonight. If Reggie dropped the ball,
right beside.
Why you got so much hate, bro? Why you got so much hate?
I know you ain't saying that, Reggie.
Ooh, yeah. What do you mean if Reggie failed? Just
I said if
today.
Calm down, brother. I said if you fall today, all of them up in the chat what you gonna fall, brother. And see, all Jabari got to do is get under your skin like you doing right now, getting ready to cry. It's over for you, Reggie. It's over for you. Jabari gonna get under your skin, bro. He might show the joint with the cup, and if he showed the joint with you on the train with a cup, it's over for Reggie.
What?
He gonna lose it, bro.
Man, that's an ad hominem, man. Why would he do it to him?
Reggie, you gonna lose it, brother. And that's when he said, "Yeah, I got him. I knew it. I get him."
What are you talking about? What cup? What are you talking about here?
He gonna ad hom to death with some memes.
Hey, Reggie, what cup was they talking about?
Cup. I said cup.
Cup. When Jabari called me a beggar.
Oh. You know what, man? Get the debate, man. I'm dropping the link, man. Y'all, something wrong with y'all, man. I ain't messing with y'all, man. Really?
Hey, I said earlier, Jabari has finally fully taken on that whole Mayweather persona, bro. Yeah. And he's diabolical with the words as of lately, bro.
He ain't diabolical, bro. Stop it.
He's diabolical with the words, bro. No, I ain't never seen this Jabari before, bro.
Yeah,
Jabari, he's diabolical with the words.
All right, check this out. Check this out. It's just like we didn't see that Malcolm before. What did Malcolm say? He said it's the hate that hate produced. So this is the hate that Reggie is producing with Jabari.
There you go again.
Say your voice, Reggie. I got you. Say your voice, Reggie.
Hold on. This is the hate that
that's all produced. Facts. All facts.
Thank you, Saul. But this is the hate that Unc has produced, Reggie have produced. Not so much of Yara, because Yara, Yara go both ways sometimes. He'll listen to Jabari. If he's wrong, he'll let him know he's wrong. If he's right, that's one thing about Yara. He will let Jabari.
I don't hate either one of them brothers. They both my brothers. I just, whether I agree or disagree, they can call on me anytime. I'm there. That's just how I do.
Yeah, but
I'm black. I'm black first, bro. I'm black
like
first.
My man Asal 7 said, he knows the hate that hate produced. So don't start crying now when Jabari taking his shots. Don't cry. And you're gonna get in the ring soon with him. I think you might be next after Nepal, because Nepal supposed to be taking him on let me show you in case you didn't know. Nepal supposed to be taking him on this, and I know a lot of the Christians going to be down with him. with this right here, that Jesus Christ of the Bible existed. So that's going to be fire right there.
So wait a minute. Let me ask you this though, sir. Seriously. Yeah. I hear a lot of what you're saying. We hate and we bet. But I just want to know why you keep saying Jabari beat me. Me and Jabari never been in a debate. Me and Jabari been in conversations, yo.
I would take that
every conversation.
Well, how was that making sense? I'm just saying
every conversation.
I mean, why would you say such a thing? You know, we got the notes. You know, we can go back and watch it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, come on, bro. Like, just the other day, he said that West Africans didn't literally think that people returned. He lost that. And I got to bring a real priest on to prove it. I brought the scholarly sources yesterday. So would you call that his first loss then? West Africans literally believe that's all. I'm just making a point there, bro.
I made a mistake and hit the wrong button.
Did you hear what I said?
No.
Jabari said that West Africans didn't literally believe that when a person died in a village that they could possibly return. They literally
said that?
No. Jabari. I said Jabari. I said Jabari, there are Africans, there are African tribes and clans, and part of their religious, spiritual, social systems. When a person dies, right, they not only become an ancestor, but they can come back again. So when the baby born in the village, they may have.
He ain't say that, brother. He ain't say nothing stupid like that.
No, he said they didn't do it. I said they did believe it, and I said it was literal. He said no.
You said they believed it. Okay.
No, they did. He said they did not believe that literally. I was trying to make my point. You would say I was trying to make the point that Africans believe a myriad of things, and that's a tradition. They literally believe that. They literally believe that when a person dies, that they can return. Reincarnation, literally that same person. And he tried to crack a joke through his ignorance and say, well, so is that man in return is going to have the same wife? It was a ridiculous rebuttal. And you keep on promoting that foolishness. So now I got to get the priest and we got to have this conversation around that tradition. So then you know that he definitely lost that, just for the record. But
let me tell you who is at the top of his game as a Christian. And I got to give that to my man Easy Bands. Easy Band kicking y'all butt on when it comes to the Bible for the Christians I'm talking about. Not the Israelites, but the Christians. And I think Yara is learning a lot from Easy Bands. I think he said I think Yara is learning a lot from Easy Bands. And Easy Band he's stepping up, man. He's stepping up, Yara.
Easy Bands is running from a Jesus debate. Easy Bands is running from me. I be busting Easy Bands behind. And every time I challenge him, he cries.
Hold up, I got to keep it real. He is not running from that because he wanted to take on Jabari. But Nepal got that. So he's not running from that, brother. I can't lie. Easy Band's going to be the Christian HOK champion soon. I see it.
Yeah, I disagree with you, sa.neter. He is running from me, not only just on this topic, but on another topic that I tried to debate him. He didn't want none. That was the first time you saw him running. So let's not forget the past. Easy Band ran. And he continues to run.
Honestly, man, there's no reason for Easy Bands to debate you. Why date down when he debate down when he's on his way up?
Yeah, everybody say
that makes absolutely no sense.
I didn't bust you up about Trump and your Republican.
You didn't. That's just your view on politics. That's not a win or lose debate. You can beat up nothing.
Yeah. Well, let's debate
didn't exist, bro.
Let's debate about Trump.
I will not debate you. I'll have a discussion with you, but there's no reason to debate down.
And I've shown a presentation on it and busted you up.
There's no reason to debate down. You have your opinion on politics. There's no reason to debate down, bro. Why?
Yeah, okay. You're running.
Why debate you, bro?
That's a good way to say that you don't want to debate me.
If I'm Easy Bands,
because you don't want to lose.
You're not worth the time.
You guys over here creating a narrative like I can't
You're
debate,
not worth the time.
No, it's not that you. It sounds like a lot of scary.
Hey, listen, bro.
Scary talk.
Hey, listen, bro. It's a lot going on today, and you're not the center of it, bro.
Yeah, we're getting back to the debate, man. Y'all see
let's do it. Yeah.
I think it's gonna start about 4:30, man. Get the tickets.
Yeah.
All right, online.
Get them tickets, man.
Get them tickets, man. Y'all talking that crazy. Hey, Saul, but stop saying about me. Maybe you need to include everybody else. Don't put the science guy, the atheist guy in that conversation. With somebody beat somebody.
Man, you the biggest pseudo, and you coined the phrase over here.
Don't do it.
Let me say this. Let me say this. You are the biggest pseudo. You know why? Because your ancestors was not atheists, brother. None of them. They was not atheists. That comes from some white boy stuff. And you are now running around repeating the white boy. Am I right, Yara?
Yara don't agree with that because they don't even make no sense.
Hey, listen. He got a point there, though. You got a point,
Thank you.
All right, so let's. You know what we? Hey, Yara, you know what we never actually been able to do?
What's that?
Is everybody have a healthy discussion around that?
That's true. Yeah, I will agree with that.
Yeah, they'll throw a crazy black algae idea out there, like, "Oh, you white because you don't believe." I am white because I don't believe Jabari.
Hey, Yara.
Peace, Omar. Shalom.
No, Omar, don't shalom me. I'm in the middle of talking. See how the conversation gets crazy. See that? You see it, right? See how you doing? All right. I'm saying we don't have healthy conversations around non-belief because typically speaking, African Americans are afraid of non-belief. You know what I'm saying, Yabra? They are they have been so hoodwinked that they think the mode of victory is through your beliefs.
That's right.
That is actually colonialism. If you don't believe that Jesus is God, you're going to hell. So black people don't want to go to hell. They forget that's part of the whole enslavement process. To the point where they don't even want to deal with their own tradition.
Do not, do not let
I cannot believe this, man. Yo, in the middle of me talking, yo. You think I'm gonna let them get that off?
How you doing that?
They gotta stop that, bro. Just let the person finish speaking, yo.
Let them finish, Omar.
Yeah. My point is, it's a colonial trick to take you out of your own custom and traditions to say if you don't believe in Christ or Muhammad, right, then you're a non-believer, you're an atheist. But the real question is, the conscious community is built off of not believing in Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. The whole set is that. Don't believe. And so when I take it a step forward, then I'm the bad guy. I'm the, man, he said out of his mouth. I said, don't believe in the white man God, but believe in your God. He said he never practiced traditional African spirituality. Think about that for a minute. Nobody in the conscious community practiced traditional African spirituality, but yet call me the white guy. Y'all, man, hey, anytime, anywhere, y'all think y'all ready for that discussion, yo? Hey, man, let's just have a great show. Back to this damn debate, though, right? That sa.neter swear Reggie gonna get blown away. I don't think that's possible for him to get blown away. I think it's possible for him to get beat, but not blown away. I think we're going to learn a lot about traditional African spirituality, and I think we're going to see the difference between what African Americans believe themselves to be as Egyptians and what the indigenous people in Africa believe themselves to be. That's what I think we're going to see. All right, so don't miss this. This then brought back the damn debates. The in-house tickets is all sold out, right? The stream, the daggone, the Zoom is filling up. This one of them ones right here, man. You're gonna be able to set I know where I was at when Reggie Jabari went blow for blow.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think they're gonna go blow for blow.
Yeah, great point.
Yeah,
I feel that too, man. And shout out to you, sa.neter, HOK. And I know you had a hand in some type of way. At the end of the day, the two debaters agreeing to debate the topic. Because you clearly see there's a dividing line. So when we have this type of schisms in the community, whatever topics they're on, they need to be debated in a way, scholastically and academically, that, we can say, well, this is what was said here, this is what was said here, and let the people make their determination. But shout out to the HOK, man. This is a big one. This is a big debate, bro.
Hold on. And I'm glad you came out like that, Yara, because I want to thank my brother Unc. Unc been on his job. He been promoting like always. I appreciate that. And I just beat you up for content, man. That's all it is. Nigga. You know I love you.
Don't take it serious.
I know, but I always kick your ass.
And then you run.
I always kick your butt, bro.
And then you run.
And then I run. That's right. I kick your butt and then I get up out of there so you can't get me back.
Yeah,
so man, I do appreciate the work you do, brother. I want to say that. I appreciate my brother Reggie and the SA.7. He always got my back. He got Jabari back, and I damn sure got his back. I want y'all to know that. Shout out to my man Omar. He loved Captain Tazariak. And yo, he just gotta have a little patience. Don't be like Apostle when you get older, brother. Just don't be like Apostle, man. And King J, as far as King J, I love my brother King J, but he's wrong 90% of the time.
Hey.
He got to just stop that. I say beat the brakes.
Let me say this. I know you got your favorites hold on, let me just say this, Sal. I know you got your favorites who you want to promote on the channel, but when it comes to information, brother, like you gotta be able to tell me how he beat the brakes off of me. And I don't think you'd be able to do that. Because information. Hold on. Not yet, brother.
What you mean not yet?
I ain't got cash up.
No, man, just go directly and get the ticket. Oh, what's up with your boy?
How will we do that? What do you mean go directly and get it?
The link is in the chat, man. Hit the link. You can use your card to get the ticket, bro.
Type shit.
You already know. You know it.
Mr. Omar, can I respond, sir?
Yeah, no, I ain't know that.
In the middle of this hold on. So let me let everybody know how y'all can pay for this, man. It's not a Cash App thing. The Cash App is for the in-person tickets, or if you're having a problem with your debit card. But actually, if you follow the link, you can use your bank card. If you don't got no daggone bank card, then you should have went and got one of them cards and loaded it. A green dot and loaded for this daggone debate. That's how you need to do that.
Hey, yo, hold on.
Don't none of y'all know nothing on the camera. None of y'all. I bet y'all don't. None of y'all know what y'all talking about.
Right.
Unc might know. Nah. Unc don't even know nothing.
Yeah, I know the voice.
Boy,
Captain Tazariak,
trolling.
Y'all in the holies of holies. I know y'all in the holies of holies right about now. Hey, Cap, big up for hosting that event, though, yo. Big up for hosting that event, though.
Yeah, peace to you for that.
sa.neter has been a brother of mine for a long time, so
you showed it.
And you know I got love for him. When they about to argue over some they about to debate over sa.neter. You know I got love for him if I'm letting them debate sa.neter in here.
In the people.
That's facts.
Hey, but Tazariak, let me say this for you, bro.
Yeah.
Out of all the friends that sa.neter got that made it to certain places, yo, right. I like the way you grabbed your man, yo. I hadn't seen that. I seen Polite Flim Flam, the scammer. I seen a lot of people fake it.
Yeah,
right?
I'm a real one.
Watch this. Even Jabari, right? But you grabbed your man, yo. Even
Jabari. Listen, man.
Take his man. But you know what, yo? I always be thankful for that right there, bro. Because when you snatch him, you snatch everybody else, bro.
Yeah, definitely, man.
On a space you would never be in, you know what I'm saying, with your man, way. That's different, bro. So for that, yo, everybody need to say big up to you. Sorry, yo, regardless of what the hell you believe in. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you real. You know, I keep it real.
Damn right. Make sure y'all click that pay-per-view, man, and make sure y'all watch this debate that's live in my school. I'm gonna connect you in a second. And make sure to connect y'all live in the school, and we're gonna be rocking, man. I got some stuff I gotta do, man. So y'all make sure y'all click that link. I'm gone.
All right, make sure the setup is right. Make sure everything working right, Tazariak. Like when you have your little simple thing, make sure he right.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Because what I think is important about this debate is
all of y'all niggas, all of y'all always run your mouth. But guess what? Whenever Captain Tazariak come on, I notice how to move, swing of the conversation. Con out of one con, sir, Captain Tazariak, yo. Captain Tazariak is a bully. That's all I gotta say. And
that ain't nobody scared of Captain Tazariak.
No. SA.7. We ain't talking to you. But
I was talking when you abruptly interrupted.
Listen. I noticed when Cap come up on here and y'all talk, oh, the Israelites this and the Israelites that. But that's not the topic of the conversation. Brother Omar been trying to stick to the topic of the conversation, or the Netzeru literal or not.
Right, with the debate. Omar, you need to get in school, man. Stop fighting,
no, son, I'm almost done. I notice when Captain Tazariak come up on here, all these stupid questions and all of that, it's non-existent.
What?
That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I want to talk about the debate, because what I think is important is
nobody want to address what Captain Tazariak got to say.
He ain't said nothing.
Yeah.
We talking about the debate.
Yeah, he didn't say nothing, brother. But let's talk about this debate right here. Let's talk about this debate.
You don't run your mouth a saw 7.
Is y'all run your mouth? Hold on, y'all gonna debate though? Omar, you gonna debate a saw 7? Can you do that?
I will shred him to pieces.
Ooh,
well, then let's debate. Let's debate if Jesus is a real person. Do you believe that Jesus is real?
No. Listen, Asar. Bobby baited you in with that question. I don't listen. The only thing
I'm not scared of nobody. Omar, what are you talking about?
The only thing I want to talk about is the topic of this debate, and I don't want to move it from that floor.
Get to it.
So
please, I'm after you because I was talking, but go ahead, Omar.
Asar 7. If you want to talk about anything that's dealing with this topic of the debate, I'm more than willing to engage in this conversation with you. Now, if we move the plateau, which will take away from the debate, I don't want to talk about it, because then guess what? I'm putting my personal feelings and you putting your personal feelings, and you overshadowing Jabari and Elder Reggie on this topic. I only want to talk about this specific topic. If this conversation has anything to do with
come on, you saying it's 5 minutes of filler.
Hold on, King J, because you my nigga, King J. I love you. You
ain't saying nothing about the topic, brother. Just talk about the topic. I love you too, brother. I'm just saying, let's engage in the topic, Omar.
King J, I'm talking about the topic. So,
no, you're not.
So, Asar 7, as long as it has to do with the topic of the debate between Brother Reggie and Brother Jabari, I'm willing to entertain that. Any question that has to do with Bible, I'm not going to entertain it. I'm going to mute back out. Go ahead, brother. Salaki.
Which direction? Okay, yeah. I just wanted to talk about the when we look at this debate, and what I think is important for everybody to focus on are going to be the arguments and the information that's presented about if the Netzeru's are literal. Anything outside of that is just filibustering, filler, trying to get an emotional response. But we must make sure we focus on the information, right, and the topic, because it seems like a lot of people who view these debates seem to get off kilter on those 2 points, right? A lot of people like to talk about other than the topic, or a lot of people like to try to talk personal, and the actual topic gets missed.
So right? Reggie shows one instance of a netter being literal. Does he win?
Of course.
Well, it depends on Jabari's counter. So that's what the arguments are about.
If he shows it, there's no counter, right?
I mean, you're assuming he's going to show that the Netzeru are literal. So
yeah, I'm saying, wait. Let me clarify the question.
Until we see both arguments, and we'll be able to weigh who's true. That's what a debate is about, King J.
Okay, so I'm
you
saying,
can't just say if he shows.
So that's what I'm saying. So
it depends on his argument if he shows it.
So if he shows it, then does he win?
Of course he did.
Yeah, of course. If he shows it, and people agree that what he's saying is they agree with it, then he's going to win. It's all about the agreement of the presentation based on the people who's watching it. So
well, no,
if he convinced those people,
it's not about the comprehension of the people, because a lot of times people can't comprehend the information.
Then how do you determine who wins or loses? King J.
It's about if him actually showing a source. So that's why you need people. Because that's why you need.
What he shows is true,
brother. That's why you need people who are literate in the field that they're actually talking about, that actually understand the conversation that they have.
You haven't been doing that for the past debates. Don't try to change it now. The past debates, that standard hasn't been held. Well, if it.
Yeah, he wiped himself out.
Yeah, that don't make sense.
Yeah, I saw 7 don't know what the hell a dictionary is neither. They don't understand what a dictionary is, so we're not gonna argue with those people. We're not gonna. Saw 7. How do you know what Jabari is saying if you don't understand what the dictionary says? Yeah, man, he fanned out, man. God damn, what happened? The force came and got another Netheroo.
Netheroo came and got him up out of there. Literally got him up out of there.
The Netheroo literally got him out of there. How dare you? Fee 5.
That's crazy.
Fee 5 4 fum. Hey Omar, where you at? Where you at? Oh, we got
I'm here. What?
Omar, fine.
I was making sure you was here. Making sure you ain't went nowhere. Hey Omar, quick question.
No.
No, I got a quick question for you.
I want to hear King J elaborate on the dancing dwarf.
On the what? Okay. So let's talk about it for real. So the word for dancing in the meta-netter, I think it's
King J. Before you speak, the only reason why I laughed about it is because we're talking about something that is actual literal within the Kemetic culture. So I heard you talking about the dancing dwarf. It was some of my research that I did that I was holding it. I was holding it like an ace in my pocket for when all these people that want to cover the Kemetic culture, like Jabari. Hold on. And then King J.
I got Chessman on here in the airport. Yo, we need to get it in. We sitting here.
I'm almost done. Hold on. I'm almost done. And then
with it though. Do you get my
almost done? I do get it, but I'm almost done. So speaking on what King J brought up the other day about the dancing dwarf, which I know the beginnings of it, but I'm gonna go ahead and mute back out, and then y'all can continue. Y'all can. No. I don't want to let the dancing dwarf overshadow the main concept of the debate, which is it literal or not? But
hold on. Well, no one is going to be determined according to King J, because the audience ain't smart enough to determine it.
Later on, when King J want to elaborate more, once we're done talking about the topic, I wanted to hear King J elaborate more. But for now, I would rather stick to topic. Go ahead, brothers.
All right, let me.
The dancing dwarf is the topic.
Let me hold on.
And that's the point. So I don't know if he's insecure about the wait. Let me ask the question.
Question. Stop. Look up at the screen, yo. It's about this debate, not the damn dancing dwarf.
The dwarf is about the debate.
Yeah, it is. I know it is, but don't snitch right now.
Okay.
And Jabari. I saw he giving up. What's going on, man?
I mean, these are a lot of arguments. These are a lot of assumptions, but we're going to see the real scholars debate today. Because nobody on this panel knows more than the two people that's going to debate.
Right.
So there's a lot of people who got a lot of so-called answers on here, but none of them has the information that both these brothers have. So we're going to see the real truth today.
Listen, you real truth over the daggone promotion. I don't know how that was flawless the way you did that, 7 Asar. cut in like that. That was lethal cut. I didn't even know you was cutting me off. So I looked up and seen the screen trying to do the commercial.
Hold on. That's what Seven and Star does.
Oh my goodness, that's
what Seven and Star does. This all of Seven and Star does. Wait, this what Seven and Star does. We're talking about the debate. Jabari is going to prove this point, and then Reggie is going to fall. Reggie's going to do that. Reggie is going to put. Reggie is going to put BPA to Jabari straight up.
All right, well, thank you. I tell y'all what, we're gonna get a chance to find this out. We up here fighting.
Reggie is my guy.
Still going, buddy.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, yo, y'all see all the heat here, man? I can't believe I ain't had a debate that was this wild. Like, we gone. Like, it's definitely split. The community is split down the middle. You got the schools, you got the think they scholarly side, you got the crazy side. You got I hate Jabari because I'm an atheist. That's side. I ain't never seen nothing like it, yo.
That's good characterization. You're doing a good job of characterizing the whole side. I agree.
This is a good one, man. And really be honest with you, man, I appreciate both of these brothers' ability to make us understand what they saying. Reggie, yes. Not getting there. And don't make it simple for us. Jabari is gonna make it real plain and simple, man. He got the whole shrine behind him, yo. He can't lose. But I think Reggie gonna be able to punch him in the mouth, though. He might not be able to beat him, but I think he can. You remember how Jab Judah, beat up Floyd for a minute? I think he can do that, yo. I swear, yo.
Oh, you think he gonna Sugar Shane Floyd like Sugar Shane? Had Floyd on the ropes too.
I think he can at least do that. I think he's been around and enough of that meta-nature stuff that I think he can catch him. That's all.
I hope he shows that. Hey, all the talk he been saying, Unc, you better hope that he shows that, because if he doesn't, it's gonna be a detrimental.
You cutting in? I'm saying shameful on y'all if y'all don't think. Do you know how much Reggie fight us about this damn meta-nature and all of us on this panel, yo? Y'all don't realize they got something to show your glyph. They got this out there. Bro, you don't think that man gonna get one good punch off, yo? He gonna get a couple good punches off in there, bro. And we all gonna see it. We're gonna say, oh, man. Now, that's all he gotta do for real. That's all he got to do is get us some good punches. Don't mess around and show an Egyptian priest saying it. Then what y'all gonna say? Y'all gonna ride that. That's gonna be, hey, I'm gonna let y'all know if that man get a bed and show one Egyptian priest saying it from that time period, yo. Listen, man. Listen, bro. That's all they got to get in one punch for me. Now, I'm gonna ride that one punch.
I think he's gonna show good form. I think his mechanics and everything that he does in the ring is going to be top notch, but every time he swings, he's going to miss. So he's going to show good form. He's going to look like he's going to knock somebody out, but every time he tries to swing, he's going to miss. And that's what we're going to see.
Bush says, unmute yourself. What you guys say? I know you think you're an Egyptian too. We have another African American Egyptian.
Look here, I just wanted to chime in.
Hey, how you doing, bro?
Right. Peace. What's up? What's up, everybody? First of all, I just want to say, I appreciate what
man, you good?
Can y'all hear me?
Right? Yeah, got a big mic.
So when it says,
all right, go ahead.
All right. First of all, I just want to say, I hate that I'm gonna miss this one.
No, you ain't gonna miss it. Get your ticket.
All right, let me explain why I'm missing. I can support, but I've supported sa.neter over. First of all, I just want to say I appreciate sa.neter for what he has done for the community of African Americans here in America for years. I appreciate. I appreciate you. I appreciate the fact that Jabari, whatever he been doing.
I can't say nothing against you. I can't say, I can't say you ain't put your money in your mouth with me. I can't say nothing.
I appreciate Reggie
for
the scholarship he has brought. both of them have sat either under the feet or been in the classroom of African studies. So it's going to be a good one. The reason why I'm gonna miss it, because I've studied debates, uh, polite debates, your debate in Atlanta. I support the debates and go to the debates. But this particular one, I'll be I got my flight leaving at 3:50, so I'm gonna miss the 4 o'clock start, and then I'm gonna be in the air, so I ain't gonna be able to take. Frontier don't have I ain't got.
Go
I
in the
don't have it.
bathroom, yo. Go in the bathroom, yo. You might crash the plane, but go in the bathroom, man.
Right. So if it was yesterday, I'd have just went, I'm up this way anyway. I just went to the debate live, but it ain't yesterday, it's today. So and by the time I get back on the ground, the debate will be over. I hate the fact that I'm gonna miss it for a whole, not be able to see it live for a whole year. But you know what I'm looking forward to?
What's
That
that?
after debate discussion.
Well,
I know they're gonna be all over the
yeah,
place.
you won't be
I
part
know
of
they're gonna be all over the place. No. All I can do is listen and learn and try to judge,
Who you
who I
going
think
with?
might have
I don't
won.
know who you going with, because I know you think you're a damn Egyptian. So who you going with?
First of all, I didn't think I'm an Egyptian. I respect all African cultures. Um, who I'm gonna go with? I'm not going for it. I'm just looking for a healthy discussion that might enlighten some more information and bring people understanding on what netters are, I guess, or even what Egyptian
Yeah, I feel the
um
same way.
information was. So I
Good
support
point.
both of those brothers. I consider both of them as friends. I've known them a long time. On it, I've never met personally either one of them. But as far as I met Saul, I met you, Jonathan. I've met quite a few, people who have been on the platforms. But yeah, I support both of them. May the best man, do whatever they do, and I hope good information come out. But you know what? Even if, like you were saying, even if Reggie get a power, if he stay in the ring,
Damn
and after the
strong.
fight he's still
Yeah.
standing up,
Yeah.
that's a good one. I done seen Reggie in some debates, and he was like a little, he was not quite Bashir level, but Reggie used to get, but I
What?
think he's grown over. He's grown over the years. He's grown over the years.
You're
You
crazy.
know it. He's
Y'all,
grown over the years. But y'all newbies out here, y'all keep supporting him and let him, and give him. But don't come on the platform don't come on in here before the debate, swaying the crowd and leaning. Where's Jabari at? Let's tell Jabari to get in here and swing
no,
his punches before the
Mayweather. Y'all have made that man Mayweather. You know Mayweather broke now. I wouldn't even want to be associated with Mayweather. Let me say this.
No, that's because of
Let me say this.
confluence and would have. See you.
Yeah,
No, go
y'all
ahead.
can't read. Anyway, hey, brother,
I'm out.
hold on, brother Lau. I heard that show the other day when you was up there with them dudes, them youngins. Let me say this to you, brother Lau. You my man. Hey, brother Lau, watch this, yo. I'm actually not a hater, yo. I'm a participator, yo. And I actually expect greatness out of the community. 8 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy. If you 8 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old, and you come with correct information, yo, I'm gonna say that's correct. If you 8 years old talking to psycho babble, I'm saying, hey, Shorty, that's psycho babble. So you gave an analogy of brothers being on the corner, right? And the young guys come around and they want to hustle, and the older guys are firmly established and they're not going for it. But let me tell you how it went on my corner. When the younger guys came around, as long as they respected the corner for what it was, right, we accepted them. Now you had two types on the corner. You had the young ones that thought they knew every damn thing.
Hmm.
You had the young ones that shut the hell up and listened. Then you had the young ones who was loud, vigorous, right, and fucking wrong. So I never accepted the loud and wrong ones. I respected the ones that respected me, and it actually had nothing to do with the age, because you can die in them corners. You can be 8, 9, 12. I hit the block when I was 13. Matter of fact, took the block at 13. Trust me, that's not a story. I can bring 100 people up here to say the same, right? But I didn't do it loud. I did it with my mouth shut, and I learned And when I was ready to do what I needed to do, I did it. They was like, shorty, earned that. Let them have that. That man made his own little thing right here, quiet, make sure everybody is straight. Boom. But these new guys that's coming in this community, yo, they loud and wrong and can't read dictionaries. So it's not that I'm hating on the youth. They said that about Young Pharaoh. I'm hating on Young Pharaoh. Wait a minute. He came up here with the Malachi Yoke package. Being who I am I supposed to let him get that off? I never want to be on the wrong side of history, Brother Lau. I love young people. That's why I go talk to colleges. I talk to young people. The young people love me, right? The intelligent ones love me. The ones that can hear what I'm saying, they love me. The ones that's loud and wild, they have disdain for me. But let me say this about Arshay and the Boo Squad. I actually think that they are pretty good individuals, yo. I actually, in my heart, yo, when I see them, I don't see that same malice that I seen in Young Pharaoh. Like the malice is, if you don't let me get this off, I'ma hate you. I don't see that in them. What I see is a lot of goddamn pseudoisms. They need to stop being so loud, Brother Loud, and just listen. I know what I'm talking about. And not because I'm older than them, because I've studied things that they may have not studied. They're making the same mistakes that I used to make. I can see it a mile away, bro. I see they shoulder twitching when they trying to throw a right hand. So I move out the way. I'm just saying, bro, at least I love them enough to be honest with them. See that? See the difference between me and everybody else? I said, hey, Shorty, you read that dictionary wrong, yo. Everybody else let that man do that. Y'all let that man run around and misread the dictionary, yo. Got that man thinking cooking is science, yo. He couldn't get that off around the youth I know. They would laugh him out the room, and they the same age. You go to one of them colleges, when I be talking to them young women and young men, them 18, 19-year-olds, they will laugh this man out the room and say, where you getting from?
You can't get it off around me.
You can't get it off around nobody. Hey, in my circle of travel, bro, you can't get that off. We see it a mile away. So although I might like Arshay, and I do, Sister Issa, God Energy, you know what I'm saying? Although I might like them and I think them to be good individuals, I actually think they're good individuals, yo. The shit they say out their mouth sometimes is slap stupid for what the scientifically literate community is trying to do. It's crazy, it's off-putting, and it makes no sense. So you go tell him, hey, bro, Unc don't dislike you because you young and coming in the new. We the new ones coming in. We not like Young Pharaoh. You are like Young Pharaoh. You're saying any daggone thing. You're not taking your time. You better at religion than talking about science and DNA and genetics. You do good with the religion a little bit. Stay there. Don't cross over to what I'm doing, because what I'm doing is I'm connected, right, to a real program teaching STEM. I write papers talking about STEM, real STEM, real. I'm connected to the real community, like real community work. That's what I do. I do real community work. That's why I can't cuss y'all out as much as I used to. That's why I'm chilling out, bro. Let me relax and enjoy being around all the bros. I love all the bros and the sisters. I love these conversations, man. Right? That's why I want us to be better, not talking over each other. I didn't like what happened between Wack and Jabari. I didn't like that. I just felt like that Wack was going into a little league game, being a pro. He's a professional debater. Y'all gonna find this out today. That dude is a professional debater. Not to be disrespected on that. You respect that. So I felt like when he's in a situation, right, when he's the top guy in that room, which he was, on debating and understanding what we're talking about, yo, you got to be able to control the room better than that. Or get up and leave. He cannot be disrespected like that. Right? Can't be. I know I got to get up and leave, bro, because I'm going to bang him in the mouth. I'm not sitting there and grown man talk to me like that. And you said one thing, yo, we don't really disrespect each other. Yo, this is the end of this YouTube, bro. So I have no malice, right, in my heart against none of the Boo Squad. I just think they ridiculous. I can say that and still got love in my heart for them, but I'm never going Let them know I'm never listening to a group of individuals, watch this, that do not correct their teammates on misreading the damn dictionary, bro. I don't care what none of y'all say. Y'all don't gotta like me, hate me. But guess what? When I'm gone, you're gonna say, at least that nigga can read a dictionary. I'm never going, Brother Lau. Ask him to explain to you why he think cooking is science. Ask him. Right? Make him tell the truth. Make him say that, Brother Lau. So I ain't got nothing against the youngers, yo. But you can't roar like a lion, right? And misread a dictionary purring like a kid. Not to me, bro. Not on my watch. I'm not going. But go ahead, Brother Lau.
What I'm going to say to you is what I told him. At the end of the day, whatever information you present, check on it for yourself. If it matches up and information was correct, I stand to be corrected. I apologize. The information you gave me was correct. And we can move forward.
Can't do it. They can't do it. I do it all the time. I misspoke. I was wrong. He can't say, and I see you in here, Ashe. I'm going to put the dictionary up here again. Watch how this go, yo. Watch. Watch how this go, yo. Watch this. Look. In the middle of the debate. Watch this. Watch how this going to go. I'm going to show you how this is going to go. This how it's going to go, yo. The man is going to say I was wrong, yo. He's not going to say that. Look. Here you go. Look at that damn dictionary right here. It's right here.
I want you to see how this go, Brother Lau.
Here at that dictionary right here, Brother Lau. Watch this, Brother Lau. Watch me. Watch me explain this, Brother Lau.
I want you to see.
Don't cut me off, Ashe. Don't cut me off. Don't cut me off, Ashe.
I didn't cut you off.
No, I'm in the middle of talking
for the last 2 hours.
Man, get out of here, man. You just popped up on here, man. Get out of here. Stop it. See, you already disrespectful. You starting off wrong. I didn't bring you up.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Step up here.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
And you cussing.
Watch your.
Okay. Look at you.
The filibuster.
Yeah.
Oh, watch your mouth, bro.
You're a coward, yo.
I'm a coward.
Look at this dictionary right here. Look at this dictionary right here. This word right here is the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
Names, Bobby
right? I'm in the middle of talking. I'm in the middle of talking, my nigga. So let me finish what I'm saying. You already put yourself up here. You moving too fast.
I ain't putting myself up nowhere. That's how it goes. When I come on to the thing, it automatically put me up here.
Okay, well, don't automatically start talking then. All right, now.
I didn't. I waited till after the person who was talking.
This what you can't do. You can't talk about this dictionary entry right here. Is what you can't do.
You don't even know how to read English.
So good, no problem. Here you go. What we have here is the word science, and it's clearly a noun. All right. Now it says one. What is one? One is the primary definition. One, A, B, C. Right. These are all, this is the primary definition, and these will explain the primary definition. It gets into the very specifics of the primary dictionary and primary entry. Watch this. Science. What is science, y'all? Knowledge or a system of knowledge, right? Watch this. All right. Covering general truths or the operation of general laws, especially as obtained and tested through what? The scientific method. And it says, modern science. So when you see the word science, it's already modern. See? Modern science. The laws of science. The program encourages students to pursue careers in science. B goes on to explain the general definition. It say such knowledge or such systems of knowledge, right, concerned with what? The physical world and its phenomenon. What does science do? It explains natural phenomenon. In science, which is modern, the phenomenon is the authority. Not humans, not your religion, not your tribe, not your clan, but the actual phenomenon. Example, ladies and gentlemen, rain is a natural phenomenon. Rain tell you what rain is, not people. Now, C, a particular area of scientific study. Watch this. Biology, physics, chemistry, and other sciences. Now we move to 2. 2 is not the general definition. Now 2 starts the broader sense of the word, and they don't actually mean it's actual natural science. See here? See this word here on B? Natural science. And so 1 is explaining natural science. You move on to 2, then we get into science science of linguistics. We get to travel, packing their clothes down to a science. Now, if you're sitting here listening to me thinking that packing your clothes is actually what the definition is saying up here, you need to take your time and slow down. We move real slow to here, right here. We go down to definition 3. Definition 3 say the system or method reconciling. What are we reconciling? Practical ends with scientific laws. What are the scientific laws in cooking, ladies and gentlemen? Watch this. The scientific laws in cooking would be physics, chemistry, and biology. The chef does not know this, not in the damn Stone Age and not in 2026, where a chef understand physics. So they're not expecting it. This is a general definition of it. Generally speaking,
Didn't you try to get young Pharaoh locked up?
Can I say something real quick? I haven't spoken in a minute. And
I ain't spoke at all, but he been up here with my name in his mouth for the last 3 days in a row.
I am in the middle of talking. I'm not cutting nobody off, so don't do it. I'm explaining how to read a dictionary for grown men.
Long-winded, and you had a whole show yesterday.
Being what I need to be. So what I'm saying is, when you get your turn, just be able to do this. Don't talk me to death. I'm teaching, bro. Now, back to cooking. They don't actually mean that cooking is science. They're basically saying they're reconciling the scientific principles that are in cooking.
No.
Physics and daggone chemistry. People in the Stone Age didn't know chemistry. They sure as hell didn't know physics. So you should never come to a damn debate and holler out cooking is science.
No, Chef Ramsay is a scientist. I mean,
look at him, but you don't hear Bobby Dope Pipe saying, "You're cutting me off."
Well, I say,
you don't hear him.
You call me Bobby what?
You heard exactly what I said.
Oh, okay. Now, see, now we can no longer have the conversation.
Yeah, you was extremely disrespectful the entire time you've been up here. You've been name calling, been disrespectful the entire time. Yesterday, you was calling me all kind of niggas.
You're done. Yeah. You think I'm gonna let a nigga call me a dope fiend and have a conversation? I'll cuss your bitch ass out right now, nigga. Who you talking to? You tripping.
Yeah, no, don't let them bring that out of you.
Yeah, crash out. Lose your mind. Lose your mind.
He don't even comprehend the information. Not for real.
Yeah, we done. Let me do this.
Extremely disrespectful.
Can I say something?
Yeah, you can after I promote this debate. Because I ain't gonna never let a nigga call me a dope fiend and get away with it. We done with talking. We finished. You cannot have a conversation with me. Address that damn dictionary on your page. Do that. Now.
Oh, we already did.
Brother,
we already did.
Right? They're debating, are the nets literal? We about to find out. It's 2:00. We got 2 more hours before it's going down, man. If you ain't got your tickets, get your tickets, man. Get that. We drop the link, man. Let's do that thing. Go ahead, Asar. Let me hear you tell me why science is cooking and why I should have put it in the damn debate and how that makes some dag sense. I'm listening, Asar. Stay right there. Let me put it back up. I'm gonna put it back up.
When this first came out,
your phone is gone. There you go.
I said originally, if you just put fire, hold on.
Real quick.
Let me finish. You interrupted me now.
I'm not interrupting you.
I said if you just can I finish?
No, your phone is messing up. No, that's what we're trying to tell you.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Do you see the screen? Talk about it.
I do this. I do see the screen, but like I said, those were. Can I finish? Those, like you said in those definitions, those were contextual definitions. You're right. Those aren't that's not the primary definition of science is cooking. You're right. But like when I said you guys were both right, what I was saying was Ashe framed what he was saying wrong. He should have said there's science in cooking. Cooking is not explicitly science. So there is science in cooking. You can't just put meat over when those Neanderthals or first men put something over a fire. It wasn't in the know that what they were doing was going to change the the consistency of the meat. We don't know if that's why they did it. They could have just did it and burnt the meat up and ate it. So yeah, there was no science applied to that cooking. I agree, but cooking can be scientifical as you outlined. That's what I was trying to say at the beginning. So when I said you guys were both right, you guys are both right because there is science in
cooking.
When you showed the definition, you broke down exactly what I just said.
No, I'm talking about within the debate. What did, and this is the problem, and this is my problem with guys who stir and make their own narratives. It takes away from actually what was even said in the debate. So I'm gonna ask again, Seven Asar, do you even remember the context and what I even said about cooking in the debate?
No, I do remember you saying that science was cooking.
So you
That's all I
don't even
remember.
know what I said about cooking in the debate, but you said that you said Ashe gave the wrong context.
You're right.
But you don't even know what I said.
Speaking from when you, I was just speaking from when you just said cooking was science.
So because
I agree.
And all of this misleading information and all of these rants, now you're even confused about the context I even gave within the debate. See what happens.
You said hunter-gatherers were scientists is what you actually said. So that's the context and what you said.
And that had and that hunter-gathering was no.
That is what you said.
Once again,
that is what you said.
Hey,
you said hunter-gatherers were scientists.
I'm getting cut off, but you don't hear nobody screaming.
But we're talking about what you actually just said.
You don't. Do you
You're
hear
giving
that?
correct information,
Exactly.
though.
It's not incorrect. It's not incorrect if you would shut your feminine mouth.
You said
like you always like to jump off.
You're acting like a woman.
It's not incorrect. It's not incorrect.
Hey, one at a time.
Y'all can do this, man. Y'all was cooking. Y'all can do
this.
Yeah.
The brother said that hunter-gatherers were scientists.
It's not your turn to talk, bro. It's not your damn turn to talk.
Let me go, Jay.
Flat out. This is how it took place. When we talk about hunter-gatherers, that was in the beginning of the presentation. I threw the cooking in for low-key clicks and giggles. That was the last, and I mean the very last slide of the entire presentation. Do you know that? The fact that you sitting up, and I can play it because I got it right here in front of me. So the fact that you take the very last slide of the entire presentation,
I'm a play.
And this is funny. It's the fact that you take the very last slide of the presentation and make a tutor, and that's why they talking over me, because now they looking at how ignorant and crazy it is. When you take the last slide of a presentation and make a 3-day slander campaign, putting words in cat's mouth, taking things out of context, not even quoting what I'm saying that you're going to have a debate review and don't even play the debate itself, just sit there and talk crap the entire time. That's how you end up getting misled information, where you got guys like Seven Asar talking about Ashe gave the wrong context when you don't even know the context in which I gave it in debate, because you don't even remember what I said in debate, because you got so much misinformation because of these two guys who cannot accept the fact that King J lost.
All right, so back to the definition, the dictionary.
To the dictionary. Get back to this damn dictionary.
Get to the dictionary.
Wait, hold on. I just want to tell Ashe that I came in the middle of that discussion. So when I heard you say cooking with science, I didn't hear all of the context. So I will concede that I didn't know that context. So it wasn't purposely. It was because I was misinformed. So I will concede to that, brother.
He was using it in context to try to prove that Africans have science.
Yeah,
that was the debate.
Yes, because that was in the debate. Yes,
it's extra credit. That's what he was using for, Saul, just like you said. And it wasn't the last slide, because I'm gonna put it up. Tired of playing with y'all. Y'all got y'all. Do y'all know? Y'all serious, man?
It was the last slide about African.
Yeah. There's no way that you can have that content in your debate and actually think that you actually won. That it's just no way.
It's not more the poll. Well, you lost, bro, and you sick about it. And that's the thing about it,
no,
bro.
We're not sick. You're the one having a hissy fit.
Sound like
I say you're having a hissy fit.
How am I having a hissy fit? I'm not having show after show after show.
Listen to you, but you're mad about it.
When you win, bro, I'm be real.
Brother, you're mad. Listen,
when you win, I'm not mad about nothing, bro. I just had another debate I won you last night. Like, I'm not
brother,
mad,
you sound mad, brother. Then why are you so angry?
If anything, I'm irritated. Especially you.
Like,
you're pathetic.
I'll go when you get done.
You super pathetic, bro.
We're not talking over each other,
You lost to me. You lost to me, right? Then you turned around and you lost to Issa Queen, right? These two of the people who he was like, they wild, man. They wild. They logic is wild. Two people who bust your melon, ain't we?
Yeah, man.
And if you ever, and I'm gonna tell you what, and if you ever, I'm gonna say it now, King J, and if you ever get bad and feel like you want to debate God energy, the same thing's gonna happen. You're 0-2 against the bomb squad, bro. That's what, like, when you win,
this is why
you don't
King
gotta
J
make
doesn't
videos.
Let me know when you're done.
Win, hold on, wait. And I'm gonna land right here. I'm gonna land right here. I'm gonna land right here. When you win, you ain't gotta make videos, go back through the review, look at it. You ain't gotta do all that. When you win, bro, you sit up and you watch the haters. You watch the haters. So it's unfortunate that ain't this your second review, third review?
No.
Didn't you do a review of the night of the debate?
Never
when
did.
I won? Didn't you do your own video after I won?
Never did. I'm reviewing it now, nigga. Since you talk so much trash,
you lying, bro. You lying. You lying.
So now can I say? Are you done yet? I say you've been kind of long.
Go ahead, do your thing. Go ahead.
King J,
I just want to say
hold this for this, because we heard this man say that was his last slide. No, it wasn't. This was actually in your first round.
Yeah, we only did the first round of review. So, but what I want to say is real.
Hold on, King J. I'm gonna play it so everybody know. Asar was right. Don't play me. You threw it in on something being slick. This is some extra credit right here with the science. He read a wild article thinking it was supporting them in a debate trying to prove that it was African science. That's what you did. Here you go. Here you go. Let's go. Let's see.
Is cooking a science as well? It's just extra. Cooking is a science.
So do we see the damn hitting right there? We see the hitting. Cooking is science. You can't play me. Go play somebody else. Here you go. Watch this.
Cooking involves chemical, physical, and biological transformations of the food. When humans cook, they are essentially performing experiments. Chemical reactions like protein denature, change in shape with the heat, and eggs white solidifying, things of that nature, browning and crystallization and gelatinization. All of these things go into cooking. So if cooking is a science, right, then we can utilize terms like African food. We can utilize terms like Mexican food, because once again, right, scientific method, but what the conclusion is going to be
scientific method. We know what you're saying, bro.
This is crazy.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not.
So now,
listen, hold on, Jay. That wasn't your last slide. Now, since you so slick, I'm going into your second round tomorrow.
And if what slide was it? Tell me what slide it was. You got it big on the screen. Tell me the number.
First of all, you got too many slides. That's another thing.
Tell me the number of it, bro.
Pseudo slide number 1.
You threw it in the 44, right? You threw it in there, then you went back up to 39. You know, you
said it's in slide 44.
Yeah, that's what it says. It's 44.
Yeah, that was some of my last slides about Africans. Then I talked about the neuroscience. That's what I'm saying.
You want me to, but it's not, cooking is not African science. That's what we keep trying to tell you. The thing itself uses scientific principles. It's what
that debunks him, because he said now it's African cooking, and so now we can have Mexican cooking. Now we can have Irish cooking. So that in itself debunks it from being science. Science is universal. Like, I don't think you comprehend. And I'm not being funny or disrespectful.
Mexican cooking. There is different cultural cooking, King J.
Exactly. So that means that it's not. So listen. That means he's talking about So we need to watch this debate again. And this is what I want to talk about, because it has nothing to do with hating on the brother. I say I'm the one that keeps saying this. This is one of the best debates that was the free debates on the HOK, and it was one of my first debates on there. So I'm definitely proud of it. He should be too, because it was his first debate too. So the fact that he's not trying to show the debate lets you know that he feels that he didn't fare very well in it. That's one.
We did a
wait. I didn't cut you off, brother. I did not cut you off. Brother, nobody cut you off.
You did cut me off a lot. Shut your lying mouth. You did nothing but cut me off.
We let you land your plane, brother. So all I'm saying is this. It's nothing wrong with doing a debate review. If you feel that you won, you should be the one wanting us to do the debate review, so we can see how well you fared. But you didn't fare well. So you don't want us to see it. You've been throwing this little tantrum up here because the brother didn't do anything but say we're gonna review the debate. That was it. And that's what we want to do, because I want to show how silly your arguments were. You said cooking was science. You said hunter-gatherers were sciences. Like, the stuff that you said was absurd. You said metallurgy performed rituals, and you think that that made you win the debate on the topic was, did Africans have science? And we're using the modern definition of the word science, which has no metaphysical or anything spooky in it. And you talking about rituals? Like, come on, brother, you lost very badly, and we're gonna review this.
So, and this is the thing. We did a real review yesterday. The problem with doing a debate review is that when disingenuous men like you and Brother Aunt play videos, you like to reword things, stop it. Oh, and what he mean to say is this, and all of that. That's unprofessional and that's crazy. Like, now, sa.neter been doing debate replays, and if Sa would have did a debate replay, I wouldn't have said nothing, because the video would have played back all the way through, and then we would have came and we would shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, Weasel.
We could get our own debate review.
Be quiet, Weasel.
You didn't want to.
We don't need it, Weasel. We don't need it, Weasel.
Are you scared?
Okay, Weasel. We all right.
Nothing you saying is about information.
All right. Hey, bro, be quiet, bro.
Nothing you saying is about information.
Hey, it's all right, bro. It's all right, loser. It's all right, lose. It's all right, loser. So anyway, the problem was that when Dog was doing his debate, when he was doing the review.
Yeah, I'm gonna address this.
Wait. No, hold on, wait. No, what? I'm gonna be real quick. I ain't gonna be long. So, if you do a debate review, nobody cares. You know what I mean? Because sa.neter been replaying debates all day long. And that's cool. If he would have played it back, nobody would have said anything. But it's when you don't even do the debate review because you got so much malice in your heart that all you find yourself doing is talking crazy and being slanderous the entire time. So if you actually go to the Rhetoric Frontier while Uncle's playing a video because I couldn't come on and we couldn't go through it together like professionals, I thought I had to do my own little debate review, and we realized that, damn, bro, he didn't even get out of the first round because he had so much malice and so much negative things to say. That's a debate review? You proud of that? Get yourself together, King J.
Yeah, you a little bit cry right there. You cry.
You got knocked out the first round, though.
Hold on. You crying a little bit, Shay.
I ain't crying. No, I'm being real.
The reason I didn't let you on, because I was in the middle of addressing you calling me a clown. So I wanted to do my thing a little bit. I wanted to stick my chest out. You know how we do. I wanted to show you that I'm not actually a clown. Right? That you can't get with me on this subject. So I did it. And then we reviewed the debate. That's when you should have came back on when I let the people on. I always do my little presentation early in the game real fast. That's all. I did a presentation on the dictionary. That's what I was doing. See? So at the end of the day, this is the issue with the debates, period. Right? Ain't nobody watched this debate. You got Stacy right here bugging out. Stacy say who can't read the damn dictionary don't understand. It says, and cooking is science as stated in your dictionary. Why the hell I gotta keep telling y'all that? What part don't we understand? Nobody's sitting up there using a scientific method, understanding that's what science does. It uses the scientific method. They say cooking is science. They're trying to show you that within science, there are scientific principles like physics and chemistry. And Ashe named them caramelization, all that. It's the breakdown of food. Nobody's sitting here supposed to think that in the damn Stone Age that hunter-gatherers, Homo neanderthalis, is practicing science. If y'all thinking that, man, y'all need to get away from me with you. Now, if you come, chilling, I can explain it to you, Stacy. This is the problem with this community. They are believers. They are very religious, which is okay. But I'm talking about a subject that's counterintuitive. I'm saying that it's going to take y'all a few years to catch up to this fastball right here. And by the time you catch it to my fastball, I'm throwing a slider. Y'all ain't ready for this. It take a lot. This ain't easy. This ain't simple. You need to define every word you're reading. You need to comprehend what the broader sense is. So if you sitting here reading an article and say prehistoric science, and you think you run a debate against King J, you don't know what that word is saying. It's not saying scientific method first definition. It's saying in the general sense of knowledge. So they move the term back and forth. Like when I say, hey, this is a what? This is a theory. And everybody always mess it up. Because you know what? Because when scientists are talking about a theory, it's something different than, hey, yo, shorty right there, yo, hey, woo, she fat to death. Well, how'd she get that fat? Man, I think her mother and them gave her grits when she was growing up. That's why she's so damn fat. See, y'all thinking that. When a scientist says women carry fat a certain way and have a theory behind it, it's totally different, ladies and gentlemen. So while y'all calling me the crazy one, the stupid one, I'm sitting here teaching. So I'm no longer arguing back and forth because I can't actually take it no more. I can't argue with people. I'm thinking y'all would say, well, can you show us how to read a dictionary? That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting people, Ashe, 28 years old. He's roaring like a full-blown Maine lion that's ready to take the damn pride. And then when he opened his mouth, he sounded like a kitty. He go, wait, and can't read the damn dictionary. I quit. I'm looking for the lions around me so I can step out the way. See that? I want to step out the way and let the lions roar. I want to enjoy Jabari and them debate. I want to see them two lions with the full mane getting in. You know what I'm saying? Like show us what we think we don't know. Let me see who can really get that idea off. Who got the wittiness with it? Who got this? That's what I want to enjoy. I don't feel like arguing about no daggone Webster dictionary. Is y'all serious? Nah, man, I learned about how to read a damn dictionary in the 2nd grade, yo. So I don't know about all this. I'm dogging out the young people. I'm not giving young people a chance. I talk to young people all the time. And we're never arguing over how to use a dictionary. They said, well, brother, you said I can actually talk to my biology teacher about evolution. I said, yes. I said, you're in college. This is the way you understand is go to this teacher, go to that teacher, and they have the information for you. Stop listening to the barbershop information. So this game we playing, at least the game I'm playing, I seek to play the game at the level y'all playing. I'm not listening to the elders with all that. I'm not listening to none of that. So there is a lane that has been created in this community, and it's called the scientific literate community. We mess with STEM around here. We know when it started, we know how it came to be, and we understand science is a human endeavor. I'm not a blackologist. I'm not none of that. I got away from all of that. That's why I know when y'all doing it, because I was one. I'm simply Brother Unc.
You remember you showed us the video on your panel when you used to be pseudo? When Arte was on the panel, you showed it to us.
Right. I thought humans popped up all over the planet. Oh, yeah, they popped up in Europe. They definitely popped in Africa. I said all that out my mouth. Matter of fact, and I'm going to end it with this and do some more promoting. Man, half of y'all in the day, no, I'm going to say 99% of y'all in the damn chat, I was a far better pseudo than y'all. Y'all could never be not pseudo like I was. Y'all ain't never stood in front of 3,000 people cheering you on for saying some wild, wrong stuff. Y'all don't know what that feel like. And then y'all don't know what it feel like to lose all them people. Y'all don't know what that feel like. Y'all don't know what it feel like. So don't talk to me. Come to me like you trying to learn something, because that's what I'm doing. And if you got something to teach me, come right. Don't come pseudo. Anyway, back to this damn debate. And if you missed it, Ashe, I said basically, I think Issa Queen, God Energy, Ashe, and Humble, I said I actually think y'all pretty good human beings. I don't see that malice in y'all. I said I think y'all pretty good dudes and pretty good sisters. I actually like y'all. I've always said it from the beginning. Y'all just pseudo as hell right now. Y'all don't beat each other up enough yet. Y'all don't pay attention enough. Y'all too busy trying to be rowing lines. Chill out, yo. Because I ain't never said I ain't like
that sentiment ain't, but that's the thing, man. That's not
true, yo.
And that's not true, man. Like,
So why we got
hold on, wait, you gotta take this, bro.
That link super wavy.
You gotta take this, bro. And I don't know if it's sa.neter who put the battery in your back or what, bro. But
you think sa.neter put the battery in my back?
I don't know where you get the battery in your back from.
I'm
but
the
I'll tell you what, bro. Okay. So this is the thing. When we just had that run in about even the whole cooking thing, every time King J see you, he excited. Oh my God, here come my daddy. Here come God. You know, if he, you know, when he around, when you around,
not true.
He get too excited. So he was the one who started. He brought the whole cooking science because he banks on you to make him feel good about losing the debate. So that's how that reoccurred. So when I remember, I said, man, these clowns, man. I wasn't necessarily referring to you, but when you joined in on the clown show, bro, I mean, you can't really.
So you think? So wait. You do know there's no such thing as African science, right?
Okay.
You lost. That's how you lost.
Okay, and this is the problem. King J lost on it. Why don't you stick your chest out against the elder and you?
Why would King J lose on it when you lost?
Already lost, brother. Bro. Just stop talking.
Just because you say you lost,
you're in the casket,
brother.
You're in the casket,
brother. Everything you're showing shows that you lost. I say
you in the casket.
You're controlling the mic, brother. You did.
I'm not controlling the mic. I just got the mic. What are you talking about?
Me though. You over talking.
What is wrong with you? You think every time you want to talk over somebody, you like shut your mouth?
Talking me, brother.
Go bye.
That's why you're on the panel, because you think you lost.
No, I'm on the panel because I'm on the panel because I took a nap. I was taking a nap, bro, and I woke up and I kept here. I say, I thought I was in a dream. I thought I was dreaming. I'm like, why keep
talking about the debate? It's a debate review. You in the debate.
And I'm on my TV.
It's a debate review. You in the debate. You don't hear your name, I say.
I said, I know this.
I say it's a debate review.
He's still up here, man.
You don't hear your name.
Let me be old. Y'all not gonna be arguing. Hold on. This is what we're gonna do here. Yeah. We're gonna promote the debate. And I want both of y'all right now, since we got enough people watching. I just want you, Ashe, to explain what African science is, right? And I want King J to say why there's no such thing as African science and what it is. It's really.
No, they gotta pay me for it this time. I'm good.
No. That's good. No, a general explanation, yo. So y'all can kick it off again. Maybe you do better. You fare better.
Yeah, I'm good. You playing in my face like I lost. I ain't never gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. And I'm gonna tell you
what. You never said you won.
I'm gonna tell you what. That'll be like Sanchez. Hitting you with the right now. We finna do. I'm finna tell you the pangenesis of human beings. We're not doing that, bro.
That's what we're doing in the
casket already, bro. That was months ago, bro.
I'm gonna do this. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think it's something called African science, right? Put a 1 in the chat. Literally.
I accept that.
Watch this. Hold on. And I'm talking about this definition right here. Look, don't play with me, y'all. Here. This is what I'm talking about. So we get all this shit. So we don't get no mix up with this. We don't do no flammery, halfway crook. I'm talking about this right here, yo. Look, I'm talking about this right here. This definition right here. Right? I'm not talking about this one all the way down here, the archaic sense. Look, these 5. Look, the state of knowing, right? Knowledge as distinguished from ignorance or misunderstanding. You find it's in the Stone Age. All right. That's just saying knowledge. They had knowledge and you need to build upon that. All right. So put 1 in the chat, right? If you think that there's a such thing as African science. Now, you know that's going to be exclusive.
1.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I got a genuine question though. Can you be doing science without knowing you're doing
it? Yeah, all the time. That's the point. The law predate humans. No shit.
Right.
That's the whole point.
Okay, but I want to even take it modern, man. And this ain't even being funny. So when the drug dealer is in the kitchen, so watch this. So when the drug dealer is in the kitchen and he cooking the work up.
Yeah. Yeah,
he's doing science. He's breaking down the chemical. He doing a lot, but he don't know what he doing. He don't really know. He don't know.
Exactly. But he doing science. Though.
So you just conceded.
No, that's why it's not science. Because science.
You just conceded. Thank you.
Science.
Can I say something? Oh, you're finished?
No, go ahead. But I just want to let everybody, science is a deliberate attempt, right? You make an hypothesis deliberately, right? You try to produce models that are predictive. All right? Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. I appreciate it. Oh, shit. Go, brother.
Can I say something real quick? Because it seems like, from what I've been listening to, there's one misunderstanding about science. Science isn't trying to prove itself right. I think these people misunderstand that one fundamental aspect. It's not about proving itself correct.
Anyway, got you. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
Would you class? Because I believe there's like African science only based on, we have indigenous science, so we like do star navigation and stuff like that. But just for the basis of African, would you class like utilizing or understanding toxins, like how they utilize certain beetles for their toxins, mixed it with sap to do? Okay, would you do tracking? Because that's like you're sort of predicting based on like for the Hadza tribes and stuff like that. They had
It's
to predict
funny, everything that
on,
a lot of what you saying I had in my presentation. That is science.
Hey, man,
tracking is science. Hold on, wait. Tracking is science, brother. And when you talked about with the lethal poisons and things of that nature, knowing how to put them on the bows and knowing that they take the poison arrow frog and put it on. Come on, man.
Because then if you didn't know what you were doing or you didn't intend on doing that like that, you could do yourself and stuff like that.
Hey,
but wait, if that wasn't finished and I got cut off and
I need to promote this debate though, because it's happening in 30 minutes, yo.
No, I appreciate it.
Hold on, Reggie. Be ready, bro. You jumped up here kind of early. You started the debate early. I like that tactic right there. You framed how you was going to do it. Jabari is right now in the dressing room. He probably got on his funny cook hat. I know he do. Funny hat. He did some prayers and put some smoke in the air. I know he did all that. But he ready, yo. You can't disrespect his ability to debate and transmit his message with clarity. No matter how wild I think it is, he's very clear in what he's talking about. Even with his double talk. That man gonna be ready at 4:30. And he gonna come with some fire because he mad. Because he don't like Reggie. Reggie. Be ready. Reggie ready, because Reggie been around the whole crazy Egyptian thing from day one. For years. He been around Dr. Bennett. He heard every pseudo flammery. He heard all of it. Jabari can't fake him out with this one. That's why I say this gonna be one of the best debates we done had. One, because it's live. Two, because you're gonna remember where you was at when you seen the damn debate. And three, because they're gonna put together some real good information, yo. Get your tickets, drop the link in there, get the damn tickets, get in there. Don't act like you doing it but not doing it. I'm gonna do it in a minute. Man, get it, man. We're gonna know as soon as you open your mouth whether you was at the debate or not, man. I'm not gonna miss this. I'm be in that room. That's for sure. All right, go ahead, brother.
No, appreciate. I'll move off that one just to go back to the debate. But not same here. I'm amped up. Can't wait. I haven't tried to buy a debate since the polite versus Pharaoh thing. So this is like full circle type thing coming around based on it's literally a research scholar in terms, and he knows it. And then I feel this is how I'm feeling how everything's gonna go. I feel like Reggie can win based on he has like an I wouldn't say an advantage, but I feel like because in his debate style, in your words, I'll use your words, he can be overcomplicated and things like that. And for an audience that could come off as you might not the audience might not gravitate to your information as well. But I feel like because of this I don't want to use animosity, but this energy that's been rolling up in this debate. I feel like we could see a new Reggie, which I think is going to like surprise. I'm not surprised. No, I do think I'm hoping to see Reggie bring that same energy, because I feel like in debates that's where he lacked, was his energy to capture the audience's attention, to make everything land instead of just reading blah 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 blah. That come off pretty I wouldn't say boring, but people might not take it in as much. So I feel like he does got an advantage on that part, and I'm excited for that. In terms of the Jabari, I'm expecting similar. We know Jabari is good at debating. He's very comfortable in the environment of debating, very good at rebuttals. And then for myself as a fan of just knowledge in general, I hope we do see a little bit where Reggie pushes Jabari to like sort of take off the priest thing a little bit off, so we can throw a few punches just to see where it goes, and not to the point of like punchy, but get the information out, but at the same time have fun watching it. And it's gonna be a good one. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great one. So I think you said something that was very, very important to the whole conversation around science and stuff. I think you made I don't know if you understood what you said, right? And you talked about how your indigenous tribe that you linking yourself to, that, and you talked about how they understood certain poisons and stuff, right? And what I want to say is that's not actually science. That's their particular regime of doing knowledge. That's their knowledge base. That's their indigenous sacred wisdom. Culturally based, strictly for them. That they learned over eons, just so you know, for 350,000 years. Right? Homo sapiens sapiens studied the ecology. You need 350,000 years, bro, to start to understand the plants and your ecology. I don't think we actually paying attention to what I'm saying.
I am.
350,000 years, not 400, not 1,000, not 100,000, but damn near 400,000 years of humans in the raw, naked, figuring out their ecology in Africa. They can't even get out of Africa, bro. You know why they can't get out of Africa? Because they don't know they're in Africa. See? Hunter-gatherers, semi-nomadic tribes, right? Now watch this. Why was Egypt so great? Why was Mesopotamia so great? Because they had hunter-gatherer tribes that still live with them that had resided on Earth for 350,000 years. That's why the Egyptians were so good at plants, because the hunter-gatherers were so good at plants. They took the 350,000 years and put it together, bro.
I agree with all that.
But they pushed their community to what? To proto-science.
Imperial knowledge.
Not science. It's proto means before science. That's why the Egyptians were so great. That's why Mesopotamia was so great, because they had hunter-gatherer tribes for 350,000 years that watched the stars, bro.
Observation.
Noptoplaya. Do you think they just dove out of nowhere with Noptoplaya? They had 350,000 years, bro.
Observation.
I agree.
Put together a tool. Those rocks are tools to help them what? Figure out the monsoon rain system, rains. They can track the rainy seasons now. You feel
real
me?
quick.
Sounds like technology.
Real quick.
I'm putting niggas out.
Let me ask you this question. I'm on the West Coast, brother.
That's what I'm doing. I don't care what coast you on. If you talking about the debate,
yes, sir. I'm talking about debate. I bought my ticket, so I'm asking, because I go to work at 2:30. What time is the actual debate?
In a half an hour. Look at your clock. Look at your watch. It's in 20 minutes.
Is he gonna send me a Zoom link to the debate?
It's in your mail. It's in your mail.
Okay. Good looking, brother. Peace.
Check your mail. You want to check your mail? real quick?
Yeah, I'm finna, yeah, I could check that real quick while we
You
on
know,
here.
checking, let me know you got it.
Yeah, I agree with everything. Everything you're saying.
Nope, I don't want you to agree with me. Not at all.
All right,
Please
so
not
look,
agree with me.
real quick,
I'm
when
gonna
I
get my
click
man.
on it, when I go here, right, it's give me a Zoom link. So
You
I
see
should
it?
get a code, right?
Can you read it? What it say?
It just said Dr. Reggie and Professor Jabari are comedic netter literal. Go
Yeah, there you go. You got
down.
this
It
click.
says join window,
Yeah,
join the
don't do it.
webinar.
Yeah, you can, but don't do it. You can do it. You gonna be sitting there for a while because it ain't gonna open up to you at 4.
Oh no, I'm just saying
All right,
I'll
you
be
got
at work
it.
at
That's
2:30, so I want to make sure
yeah, that's
I
it. You got
log
it.
in so I can watch the debate.
Yeah, that's your
Yeah.
link. You got it. You got it. That's it.
All right,
All right,
for sure.
appreciate
Hell yeah, y'all support the debate. Let's
that
go,
support.
team. Reggie, I'll lead this fool for
You
me.
ready?
Let's
You
go,
ready?
y'all.
All right. That's
Yeah,
good.
I'm Reggie.
Hey,
I'm
man,
all the
you
way
don't be
Reggie.
telling nobody you don't care about what coach they from, man. You don't
Hey,
be telling nobody that,
Now, you
man.
know I was playing with him. I was talking. He caught me in the middle of the I had caught the Holy Ghost for a minute. Yeah, I mean, he
hey,
broke the
yeah,
Holy Ghost.
I understand you, Unc. I ain't tripping, bro. I know.
But as soon as you said debate, I snapped out. I said, "Oh, you talking about the money?"
Right, I'm talking about that money. Right, let's get to that money. Right,
Trying to
you
get
know
on
what I'm
that money.
saying?
That money.
Hey, y'all go support Brother Reggie and Jabari. I hope it be a great debate. Let's all learn something today, y'all. And like I say, Black Power.
All right, Black Power, man. Appreciate you. Hey, back to you, bro. I don't need you. This ain't one of them ones you got to agree with me. I'm
No,
trying.
I'll agree, but I'll add on. It's
I
sort of
want
like
to
what you were saying. Go.
hold on. I gotta finish.
Come
This
on, brother.
right. This I gotta be long on this one. Listen, I want you
Stand
to
up for you.
understand why the Egyptians were so renowned to the ancient world with herbs.
I understand it.
Because they had people who had 350,000 years, right, of studying the plants and their ecology. They took it, they stepped on it, stepped up on it, and the stuff that was wild about the plants disappeared. And the stuff that was actually accurate about it, they continued to use it and move it forward. They develop a written language, bro. So now they can write it down. You get this? Watch this next point. But that was only enough to put them at the pre-science stage, not science. Now the Egyptians got to rock for another 4,000 years. Listen to me, bro. Listen, 6,500 BCE, Pharaonic Egypt, 3,300 BCE to the daggone Greek period, bro. Right? You know what I'm saying? That's how long it took to get the proto. Listen, now watch this. The Egyptians could never get the science. Right? They could never get that body of wisdom. Because you know why?
Too much heckling.
They need to have the Chinese involved. They need to have Australians involved. They need to have humans involved that's outside of Africa. They need to be able to know that place called America with the two continents. They need to know about the plants in South America and North America. They need to be able to do that to reach science. They couldn't leave. They didn't know where they was at again.
They local. They
They
local.
They was local, so only thing they could develop was local knowledge, bro. And I hope this local knowledge is not science. Local knowledge is traditional,
indigenous knowledge systems.
Simple as that. So watch this. So what about the Greeks?
They didn't got it.
Did they not develop a philosophy? Yes,
philosophers and theology.
A philosophy too. Africans, but the damn Greeks was still local. Oh yeah, they was in the Aegean. But they didn't know about North America, South America. They didn't know about the world. Now watch this. At about 350 BCE, Aristophanes, he did measure the size of the earth. He did. But he makes a wild statement. He said, yeah, if it was somebody over there, they'd be walking upside down. So they literally.
Hey, King J, are you one of them
Wait,
little
no,
minions like
y'all
little
said
Marcus?
the debate
You a
started at
minion like
4?
little Marcus. Hey, what happened to your little boy, little
We got 5
Marcus?
minutes. We got 5 minutes.
That's King J
Hold
now.
on,
He
let me
took it
go.
up
No,
with little
come my
Marcus.
man right. Hold on, wait. My man right here. My man right here said, where's my link? He paid on Cash App. He don't have a link.
Now, see, that's an interesting one right there. Was you trying to pay cash? Why the hell would you pay on Cash App? Why wouldn't you take the Cash App card and pay for it at the thing? Man, you might be a little bit in
Hey man,
trouble.
pay with your credit card, man. That's the best way to do it. Pay with your
Yeah,
credit
yo,
card.
what you do? Yo, you
Y'all
did what?
shoot that man the link, man. Yo.
Link. In PayPal, they not me.
Went to the cash app.
I already bought some lunch.
Hey, real quick. I don't like the point that Jabari be taking shots at Brother Reggie. He's still trying to call that brother a beggar. Man, come on, Jabari. Kill that shit with that begging shit.
That is horrible, yo. That's horrible.
Yeah, nigga talking about I left so much money by the thing and he ran into it. Come on, Jabari. You taking low-key shots.
That was funny, brother. That was
Reggie
funny,
on your
man.
ass.
Come on, brother.
Brother, spit my water out, man. Chill out, Black.
Bro, that was
Chill out,
funny.
Black.
Hey, my nigga, that's on you, nigga. I be listening, my nigga. I ain't just here to argue. I listen to what they be saying. And,
How you say
and
his name?
Jabari low-key calling my nigga a beggar for real.
Hold on, y'all trying to give this man his link, yo. Hey, bro. Stop debating and handle the business. You're right, yo. So you got the PayPal. Was you trying to get in person, yo?
Shit, he should have bought his ticket then, nigga.
He bought it on
All
PayPal,
you
but the
Johnny come
PayPal
lately ass niggas.
Oh man, I'm gonna wait till he type back
Hey,
in
but
there.
I said, you know him, right? Jabari been taking shots at him. He haven't been promoting the debate. And then we
Jabari
come on
slick,
here with
bro.
Unc the
Jabari
other
been
day.
out there
He
promoting
like,
the
oh, I
Whack
left some
100
lunch money, and
situation.
Reggie ran right into it.
Shit.
Yeah, y'all horrible, man. I can't believe y'all. This community.
He left people trapped for the lunch money and he ran into it.
He ran right into it. He be taking his shots low key.
Yo,
Hey, we know
bro.
you ain't buying no ticket. You ain't buying no ticket in This Is Black, man. I know you didn't. I bet you didn't, yo. The one that taught everybody. Let me teach you how to get the ticket, man. Go click that link and get that ticket. Let's do that.
Hey man, yeah, get y'all tickets, man. Get y'all tickets like everybody else, man. Support the two brothers, man. Support our people, brother. That's the thing.
Start with the liquor store scholarship. That man say, the liquor store. You ain't lying. Stand outside the liquor store, we be talking. You ain't lying. All right. But go ahead. Since you think you got what I'm saying, watch this. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think everything you're saying is like sort of a basis of what I'm saying is like it's 300 something thousand, brother. I'll let you go, brother. 300 something thousand years of evolution, right, to get to that point. I think that's what I'm saying with the what I'm saying, because just for context, I brought up navigation as indigenous science, and then I said just for the topic of the debate, it was African science. So I brought up the African, how they done the arrows and stuff. But for ours, if we're talking indigenous, I would say like star navigation, like we had to sail the seas and like tides that were going against us on the Pacific Ocean. It was like one of the most vast oceans in the world and stuff. I would personally class that as a science, right? That's just indigenous, because at that point, I think even if you look at Egypt, they were great at their boats and stuff, how they made theirs, and those were majority for good in rivers and things like that, like the Nile and stuff.
Right, we came across the Americas with that boat. We came to the Americas with that boat.
Yeah, hold up. And then Austronesians, right? And I'll go into specific things because you can look it up. Like you can actually prove. So they're like the double hull.
It's not
like the double hull.
It's not science. Not science.
Star navigation is not science?
No.
Okay. Well,
navigation Oh, you got to navigate the stars, man.
Don't break the rule. Hey, listen.
Wait.
I thought you
agree. Star navigation, but it's not just watching the stars. You're actually watching the sea as well, like currents.
Hold on for a minute. That's why I told you don't agree with me, because you don't.
No, I agree with everything you said about leading up to us about 300.
Listen, what I'm saying. You don't, because when you say you agree with me, that means you understood what I said. You're breaking the rule now.
No, I agreed to the point where I added on, because you talked about everything leading up to Egypt, and then I was bringing it back to context when I brought up indigenous science. I brought up the star navigation, but then for African, I went back to the.
And they don't know where North and South America is, and they don't know it's 7 continents. So how they gonna have science?
For us, we went there. We got DNA in South America. We went there. We just before we got to New Zealand.
No, but they didn't know about Africa.
We know we came from.
They did not.
It's the same thing you're saying about evolution of 300,000.
No,
you don't know you're in Africa, right? Like your grandpa's gonna live there 300,000 years ago. You're not gonna know he lived in a blah 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 blah. It's the same thing what you're trying to say about like the culture.
Just understand my point, though. Just say you actually don't agree. Just because they know about South America, they didn't know about Africa, so they in the same position. They only know a piece. You have to know. Listen, you have to know all 4 continents, bro. I mean, all 7 continents, bro. Okay, there ain't no way ever. That's the only way to get the science, yo.
You gotta have it. And that's why I say science is a collective.
Hold up, brother, before you cut in.
So, real quick,
you have to know all the continents.
So you can cut in.
Brother, he was talking to me, bro. He has to know all the continents to be classified as science.
Did African ancients know that 7 continents of the world?
No, they didn't know that.
Oh, knowledge.
And that's what I'm saying about
I think they
you could
did.
say that about
that's how they got here to the Americas before Columbus.
Yeah, we don't want to talk to you. We're gonna leave you out the conversation right now.
All right, leave me out that conversation then.
Yeah, out the conversation. Leave you out.
I hear what you're saying. Trust me, I hear what you're saying. What I'm saying is,
do you know why I'm saying it, though? Can you explain why?
Yes, I do.
Explain
what
why
I'm saying is, you're saying like you have to know all these continents. You have to know everyone's sort of like knowledge to break it down to a T, really, in terms of your definition of a science. Because what I'm saying is like similar to like
that's not what he's saying.
Right here.
Okay, watch this. If you write in right now, is there such thing as African science or indigenous science? It's gonna say yes.
You are wrong, bro.
The word that you should be using is indigenous knowledge. Would you be insecure to replace the word science with knowledge?
Okay, if we're replacing words, I would say
wait. Could you say wait? Would you be opposed to saying indigenous knowledge?
I'm saying if we're going on English Eurocentric words, you can say whatever it is. We call it matodonga, which is very vast for different things. Like we didn't need much of these white words.
So let's be clear. The word science as we use it today. The word science that we're using today, it has no metaphysical in it.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I'm not talking
That's what makes it science. Right.
He's saying it's not science.
So when you're talking about ancient times, wait, brother, quit cutting me.
Hey, yo,
cutting me, brother.
I'm great getting that.
So when you're talking about indigenous knowledge systems, they are still using rituals. They're still using magic. They're still using Heka, right? So these things in itself negate it from being science, because the modern definition of science has nothing to do with anything metaphysical. It has no religion in it. It has no deity in it.
I don't do religion.
It's objective.
He can't say that for every single indigenous culture. Every single indigenous culture didn't have Heka. Every single indigenous culture didn't deal with no magic, man. That's the problem with these guys, bro.
Yeah,
you know I think like that's wild. Like that was a wild statement, dude just made, bro. He studied a little bit of Egypt. Now he think every African do Heka and magic, bro. Get together, man. Get it together, bro. You done religion, bro. You gonna be in a dojo with Smash and believe that the nesses are literal, or are you going to stand on scientific literacy?
You show metallurgy, and you show rituals being performed as a ritual, as a mechanism for metallurgy.
King J agreed to whoever is the head.
I'm talking to you, I say. I'm not agreeing with no, I'm talking to you. I'm busting your head.
First, I'm not religious. I'm very I like knowledge and I learn from anywhere.
Yeah, so understand this. When the brother I say presents metallurgy, right, as a form of science, and says that the practitioners performing it are performing rituals.
Metallurgy, not science.
Now you cutting me in my talking.
What is metallurgy?
When you present it and say that they're using rituals, it's not science.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So all I'm going to say about that, and I'll just jump out, is Eurocentric worldview, right? If you're looking at everything indigenous for a Eurocentric worldview, what's one thing that the colonizers, oppressors do? They literally separate spirit, science, they separate things that for us indigenous are intertwined. And at the same time,
So can I correct you on that? Because spirit and science was always separated.
What? No.
And science. So the word spirit
get off them
nothing to do with science.
Get off them control.
I don't know what you're talking about, brother.
We see you outside.
So science has always been the study of the natural world. There was always those
funny as hell.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Looking at the natural world and not trying to put nothing spooky on it. Those were called pagans and heretics.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Y'all don't read those people because they're outside of your purviews.
No, I'm not. Listen,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not in it. Listen, I do not want to argue about people putting a religion in they. Listen, this is very simple.
With the religious package.
Yeah, I just want people to understand what I'm saying right now, yo. Because you said you agree, and I'm telling you, based off your responses, you don't agree. So I want you to know when Europeans, Christopher Columbus, when he was trying to find a route around the Ottoman Empire, they controlled the western end of these Silk Roads, right? Sabiel will tell you that. And they levied heavy tax. They were like, the hell with that, we ain't paying. Right? And they went another way and made the right and bumped into Barbados, yo. It was a mistake, yo. But the day they bumped into Barbados, the map and the navigators and map makers that was on the ship with them, the whole map changed, yo. The Egyptians didn't do that.
They only thought
it was 3 continents prior to that, bro. Everybody. The people you talking about, you came from, they ain't know about the 3 continents. You said they knew about their island and they ain't know it was a continent. They didn't know. They didn't navigate around the whole thing to know, no, they didn't. But guess what? That's not even important, bro. What they did was they developed a cultural knowledge wisdom system that made them the top-notch people in their areas. What they did, like you said, they could navigate the oceans, right? The part they was navigating, right? They did that at a high. They had technology that was high level for boating and all that. They did that. Give them credit for what they did, yo. I'm not taking away from that. Their knowledge system, their ritual was combined to make them one of the greatest societies. I agree. Medicine, all that. They had that. They had the herbs, the plants. They was prolific in producing valuable offspring that reached the age of reproduction. When you reach the age of reproduction, you are considered a valuable offspring. They did that at the highest levels, bro. That's all they had to do. So all this science, they need science. They didn't need science, obviously. Human beings didn't have science until recently. How about that?
When the white man came?
No.
I know what you're saying, brother.
But
at least 1830.
Listen, I like when people say the white man. So that means you don't understand science. Science
No,
is
because we're using Eurocentric terms to identify indigenous things.
No, he said Chinese.
His last point.
I did not say Chinese, brother.
His last point. You threw the black algae in it. The black. Well, hold on. What tribe you say you from? What tribe? Yeah.
Tiatua is my tribe. Indigenous.
You do your top. How you say it again?
So Eurocentric would call us Maori, but we go by our tribe.
What's your indigenous name?
Tiatua. Well, as a collective, we're Tangata Whenua, which is guardians.
Talawa. You do your Talawa-ology into it just now. You just did. So the point I'm trying to show you is that you don't think that their knowledge was enough? You don't think it was the level? You don't think that they was on par with Europeans? You don't think that?
We literally took them back. So we took our colonizers around because they didn't know where to go.
Okay, so then what are you talking about then? So you obviously didn't need science.
We needed science. We needed to read currents. Pacific Ocean is the biggest ocean in the globe, right? And we were able to navigate it, so we were going back to certain countries, Rapa Nui, Easter Island, Hawaii, and different places, and come back.
Yo, you had high level knowledge of the oceans, of the ocean area y'all was in. Nothing wrong with that.
Based on hypothesis of using the same things you're saying, like science.
That's not hypothesis. No, we can't let you get away. Did they use the scientific method? Yes or no?
Yes. Because when you have to have an hypothesis or based on different variations of environment, things like that.
No, you can't.
And then,
cat.
Brother.
Yeah, you're now. Cat. I can't let you cat. Even though you're from the tribe, yo, I can't let you cat. Yo.
Hey, that meme is wild, bro.
Hey, Tawa. Hold on. How you say it again? How you say it? The top.
Ottawa. Ottawa.
Ottawa.
The Ottawa is definitely capping today. I got you the first one to cap. Don't worry.
Monkey Man is capping today. We were meant to talk about the debate. We've talked about an hour worth for nothing. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, did I make the Ottawa, man? Did you get a little mad, Dad? What you say? I heard you say something. You say the who? The mind.
It sounds like
that sounds a little crazy, didn't it, King J? That sounds a little crazy.
Can I ask, brother, what is Ottawa?
No, and that reference isn't to evolution theory, atheism. It's not nothing like that.
We finally got who we really wanted to get. You've been hiding the whole time in plain view. Now we know you is. Did you just call me Monkey Man?
Oh, brother. Based on the evolution theory, bro, come on, bro.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
You
trying to act like he did it.
Hey, I thought that's what I heard.
I've been trying to be respectful this whole time. I literally just told you my reference was about the atheism because we were talking about religion. You're saying I'm getting mad.
Hold on, sir. I hate to tell you, bro, but you sitting up here with a bunch of brothers calling them monkey men.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, I get it. I'll take that back because I see how you can take it that way. I apologize. I was referencing the atheism.
Wait a minute.
Brother, I'll talk to one person, brother. I'll talk to Uncle. I was talking to Uncle.
Don't nobody jump in. I'm not accepting your apology, so I get mine in. Let me get mine in first, then I will
consider. Yeah, go. I like it.
I'm saying for the first time in my life, I seen the Adiwa super pseudo act like he floating the 7 seas somewhere. Acting like he had something he didn't have. He's actually disrespecting his ancestors by acting like he had something he didn't have. He made it up. He just as spooky as the damn Egyptians. Now, what did you say about the apology? I'm listening. What did you say? I heard monkey man because I ain't a damn monkey.
The context is based on the evolution theory. I was just coming at the atheism. I apologize for the reference being taken out. Otherwise,
because
that's my apology. I'm not going any further.
Heard me call African Americans monkeys. You ain't even heard me call humans monkeys, although that may be the scientific position, right? And they're not talking about modern monkeys. I don't use it because it's confusion. I don't say it.
I agree.
Team members.
I got you.
I don't use that because I don't think myself to be a monkey. I think myself to be, an African American, a black African American. I think myself to be a teacher. But go ahead.
No, I agree.
Yeah, you got loose.
The rest of you, I don't know why you're talking, brother.
Yeah, I kind of figured he was pseudo.
I can take that. I know you. I can trust you. I trust you.
I kind of figured he was pseudo on just listening to the things he was saying.
Now you gotta be a pseudo for now.
I mean, you can't call him pseudo for expressing his culture.
He's pseudo because he disagreed with evolution. Anybody that disagrees with evolution is a flaming pseudo.
At this point, context was based on his thing of atheism.
At this point, hold on. Let me finish my point, bro. Let me finish my point.
You don't have a point.
Can I finish? Can I finish?
No, you can't finish.
Yo, punk ass.
You the only thing flaming on this channel is Sabio. Let's get that straight.
Your daddy.
Right?
What?
Yep. Daddy. Guess what?
I know my daddy. Now shut up and let me get back to the point.
I know my daddy. Do you know yours?
Absolutely. His name is Bert.
Well,
my daddy name is Bertrand. My daddy name is Bertrand.
That ain't your daddy name. You just made up a name.
My daddy name is Bertrand.
You just made up.
My daddy name is Bertrand Robinson. Now shut your big ass up and let me get back to the point.
Now you done. You cuss. You out the game for cussing. I'm putting you off for cussing, baby. You cussing, yo. Yeah, y'all cussing. We off. We off on the argument.
I wanted to ask him though.
Go ahead.
What is does in your culture? Do they have a creation story?
Yes, and that's why I have a position that sort of ties in with Jabari's. Ours is very non-literal. It's like we got Ranginui, which is the sky father, Papatunuku, which is our earth mother, and in between was the children. There was 7 children. Tumatawinga was the god of war. He was causing a little ruckus. Papatunuku pushed. This is why he literally put his back on his mum, which would be Papatunuku, pushed the sky up to separate them. And then all these other little stories, but that's what I'm saying is like those are our stories of our creation stories, but they're very not literal. It was just to understand our nature and stuff like that.
It sounded like you were describing Geb and Tefnut and Shu pushing between. It sounds just like the Egyptian cosmology.
Exactly, and we have like you, and they got the Egyptian god Bes. We got the Tiki. It's the same position, hand on the belly, protector of fertility, like protection of our women and stuff like that.
But see, so is that literal? Is that a literal?
No,
person?
not literal. He's personified as the first man, Tani, but
so
he's not a literal person.
We have the Twa.
Hey man, we got 300 people in here.
Let's keep it going.
Yeah, I got you. First, because I just feel stupid shit about. Sorry for my words. I did not mean that. That should not have slipped out. No excuses needed. I respect you so much, and so I just wanted to say before all that kind of stuff. I got this book specifically for that. That was honestly a slip out the tongue. It wasn't a reference to nothing like that because I get called that in my own country. Like they call me black and all these other.
That was going to be my next question. I
just think you got
have a racial classification because you look a little melanated. You look a little melanated.
And summer, I'm probably as dark as you, brother. We're winter over here.
Yeah, y'all two, get out and speak for yourself.
Nah, and I just want to add, like my ancestors, right? So my person actually, one of my family members actually got our Māori language as a national language in our country when it was getting colonized, and he had to go to court. He didn't want to speak English at all, and he refused it. So I'm saying there's things to say, and not just as my culture, but my family has actually pushed just to get a voice in our own country. And I see similarities in all of the things. Trust me, I got probably more African stuff, but all my books are...
Yeah, that don't help.
More than my own culture. So it's like there's certain things about my own culture that I don't agree with. Like I said before.
You got black friends.
What was this, sir?
You got black friends.
Black friends?
No.
What? Oh,
yeah,
no. Brother, I don't know. I'm pretty much to myself.
Yeah, I was going to ask: is there certain
pretty much go on his own there?
Are there certain racial classifications that are held?
Y'all got about 10 minutes.
Yeah, we called Hori, we called Monkey, we called everything. I just won't be able to say right now.
Yeah, that's what I was alluding to, bro. Because I kind of get that when you made that comment, that was something that is in your culture, something that is it has a racial.
Yes, I agree.
A social construct to it, right?
Fully agree.
And it's based on how melanated, just like in India, right? You have different classifications of Indians, and it is based on phenotype, right? It is based on phenotype. The Tamil are different from different. You have darker racial classes, right?
Yeah, gotcha.
That whole hierarchy, right? So I kind of get a lot of the tribal clans and a lot of the tribal cultures have that in their culture, right? So nothing that's
I'm gonna do you like you did me. I'm gonna do you like you did me. I
appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, so yeah,
because you just interrupted me. Remember how you interrupted me, bro?
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yeah. Remember how you interrupted me?
Oh, if you got something to say, go right ahead. I'm fine with you talking. I just don't care what you have to say, but I'm okay with you.
I don't care what you have to say either.
Yeah, so I mean, you can
So
either
that's
say
why I
what you.
interrupted you. So every time you talk, I'm interrupting.
I was supposed to be hurt by that?
Nah, I just want you to
okay.
understand that respect goes both ways. And if you don't respect me, I don't respect you.
Oh, so I'm losing because I don't have your
Nah,
respect?
no, I'm not losing anything. I just want you to understand that it don't feel good when you're trying to make a point and people interrupt you.
Oh, so you think
No, you were talking.
that you
were
interrupt
talking.
me, though?
You were talking, and I interrupted your conversation.
I don't care about people interrupting my conversation. I could care less about that. That makes no.
Oh,
I don't have those feelings.
You shouldn't be conversing then.
I don't have those types of feelings.
You shouldn't be conversing.
No,
hey,
I don't
man,
have
come
those
on, man.
types
All
of
right,
feelings.
everybody stop. We
You know
doing
what I'm saying?
a happy moment.
I'm from the south side of Chicago. I'm used to a bunch of people talking at once.
All right, we're doing too much. I'm waiting for the if you got your links, hit your links, man. It ain't start yet, yo. Ain't no hard feelings with nobody, man. It's all good around here, man.
Yeah,
and I would just challenge you on the evolutionary theory, and I think you might need to respect your ancestors a little bit more and respect the knowledge that they came up with that allowed them to navigate the oceans and learn about the currents. Respect that and realize that, trust me, them Europeans took some of that too. And they mix it in, bro. And that's how they got the science, bro. You need to know that. We need y'all navigation ability. We need the Chinese navigation ability. We need people in Africa. We need they herbs. We need herbs from different places. We need a lot of stuff. That's why there's no one origin to science. And people make the mistake in saying that science is European. That's not true. It just matured in Europe. Meaning they had access to everything where everybody didn't. They had access to the Egyptians. Napoleon then went to Egypt, remember? They had access to the 7 continents, the planets. They had access to labor, free labor. That's money, right? They had what everybody else didn't have. It was their turn. They could take plants from Africa, herbs from Africa. It's all written. They could take that. They could call the Royal College, not call them, but they could actually send mail to the Royal College, and they could write back to them, say, "Yeah, we got some plants in India, but we got something here. Let's see. This is what they say they do," and they could actually study it now. You know what I'm saying? They could go to South America and take those indigenous people work. They had access to ancient cultures. The Egyptians did not have access to the Peloponnesians. The Egyptians did not have access to Native Americans, North and South. They didn't have access to them. They didn't have access to different places, bro. The Europeans had all access. As a matter of fact, when science matured in Europe, the Chinese was far advanced than them. That's called the Needleham question. Why was it that science had started to mature in Europe, but yet China was more advanced with just technology? That's a good question. So we need to understand this thing is actually counterintuitive, man. We also need to settle in and get ready for this debate, man. This is going to be a good one. I can't wait. And you still can get your tickets, man. Stop playing with it. Get the tickets. Dig in because it's definitely going down, man. All right. And appreciate everybody, man. I did the live to hold it down for the family, man. I appreciate sa.neter, man. I appreciate Tazar Yak for doing what he do. I appreciate the brother coming on and giving us an insight into your culture, bro. See, you actually make my point that sometimes we get caught up in the rhetoric of the European science. That's craziness. European terminology, whatever. Nautical equipment works no matter where you go. Reading the currents work no matter where you go. That's a good thing to have. Now it's a science now. When your ancestors had it, they laid a foundation for that work. You do not get to that type of thing without the foundation that our ancestors laid, bro. That's why I talked about the steps. The steps are very important. Nature is under no obligation to teach you nothing at all. We say the universe is under no obligation to tell you anything. You either understand it or you don't. You either know there's 7 continents or you don't. You either can get to the moon or you can't. You either have the math to help you navigate there or you don't. If you're wrong, you don't make it. That's why I love science. That's why I love these conversations. You even know what the hell you're talking about. You can even read a damn dictionary. You can't. There's no in between there. Right? And I don't come to make fun of people. I only make fun of those that was like me because I stuck my damn chest out all the way out. I was a roaring lion, wrong as 2 left feet, and I know what it feel like. So when I see that same thing come at me, yo, sometimes you got to be humbled, yo. So I've definitely been humbled. Lost all my subscribers and started over again. So I know what it feel to be humbled. I know what it feel like to be the loudest in the room. I get it, yo. And so I'm not trying to belittle anybody or talk down to anybody. I respect everybody just the same. I can learn from all of y'all, and I learn every day talking to y'all. Sometimes I learn how ridiculous y'all are, and then sometimes I learn how intelligent y'all are. It's part of our growth and development. And Yara know it. Yara has grown too. He know that. Yara say stuff now that he never was saying. He has grown. And people don't even respect Yara's growth at all. They don't even see it. I see it. They don't respect him at all. That's why I say, yo, Yara, you got a few days left, bro. You ain't standing in that position. You know too much, yo. You just know too much at this point, yo. I ain't saying you're gonna be an atheist. I ain't saying that. But I'm saying, man, you can be super sharp, man. So look, man, hit the like and subscribe to the channels, man. I'm gonna let everybody get their last word in. You talk about the debate or whatever the hell you want to talk about. All right, I'm gonna start with Yara, man. What's up? Take us out of here. Oh, he froze. He done. He done got somebody shot him. King J. Closing words with somebody that frozen with the radio. He froze.
Yeah, check me out tomorrow. Paradigm Shift. I got a debate with the brother DMG. Was Christianity forced upon African slaves? The brother Yara is actually going to be the moderator over there. That's going to be tomorrow, 12 o'clock. Tap in for that. Most definitely. This is going to be a great debate that's coming up between brother Reggie and Jabari. So tune in for that. Peace.
All right, man. Sabio, you wow. Closing remarks. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, I'm always shout you out first, because you always been a big supporter of science and growing and information from the. I do got a lot of your old videos. I do watch them sometimes with my homeboy Mr. Green. We be sitting back laughing at some of the things y'all used to say and how and tripping off your growth and how you was a super Egyptomaniac and bro, it was crazy. It was crazy. They would have to go back to check some of that out. But if you still think that science developed on certain continents without a method on the way to test it, I don't know what you guys are talking about. And if you still believing in spirits, you need to grow up. If you over 40, but spirits, you need to grow up.
Yeah, we'll grow up. Well, yeah, mature. We all need to mature, yo. Yeah. Yeah. How you say it again? I'm gonna get it right, yo. Just give me a minute. Huh? It's a simple
Akita.
Akita. Yeah, that's Akita. That's something they saying that, but too kind of close to it. Akita, give us your closing remarks, man. Anything you want to talk about? Anything.
No, appreciate the time, brother. Again, I do apologize just for the reference slipping out. It wasn't to do with that.
No, you was talking about. You wasn't that. No, you wasn't. I know you wasn't saying that, but it just gave me an opportunity to call you a pseudo.
No, I appreciate that. No, I appreciate it, brother. And I'm saying that to say you actually took me more in terms of like separating in my own self-development in terms of I started researching more into because I believe in evolution. So I'm not even when I was talking about that, I was meant to say more the atheism. So I believe in evolution. I don't like the word spirit, like I said, but that's another different thing. But more what Jabari is still talking about. So you can call me a pseudo. We see it as energy and things like that. But I do believe in the evolution thing because we go back to Denisovans and all these types of things. But I just wanted to say thank you for your time, brother, and thank you the panel for not biting my head off about that. I would have been pissed in my own right.
Good. No, we knew what you meant. I was messing with you. That was cool. You good. I've been ready the whole time. Last couple of weeks, you ain't got that in your body. You don't got the time to think in your body. You matter of fact, you felt so comfortable. That's why you used the reference. You get it? You want to yeah, you used to getting the same backlash we get, yo. Same people, man. Don't worry about it.
I appreciate that a lot, brother. That actually helps me get back to being excited about the debate. Because honestly, shit, I've been I keep my whole family up. I've been excited this whole time. It's in the morning over here, so I'm stoked. I can't wait. Just wanted to say, thank you again, specifically you too, because you helped me get this book.
Just one of us, yo. Appreciate you. The human family. Welcome to the human family. Human family understand each other. The human family understand each other, man. That's what makes us human. That we seek to understand what another person is saying. Not always what they're saying, but at least understand what we're saying. You've been a good example of trying to understand what people are saying. Yeah, that's why I respect you, bro.
I appreciate it.
We saying that's a big one. That's what I'm learning. You get it?
I got you, bro. Even when you just said the last reference, straight away, everything, I know what you're trying to say now. So, like, I did before, but I get it more to where I can, like you just said, humble myself to what you're trying to say instead of trying to push something that I don't really care about. Right. I'm just a learner myself, and I just thought if I keep being quiet in the corner, I might not even get my damn voice out there terms of on these platforms.
You did it right. You did it right, and we're glad to have your voice, and it helps diversity.
No, I appreciate it. But I'll cut myself out now because, shucks, I've been talking way too much for today. So thank you again, brother. Thank you, the panel, everyone that's spoken today, and can't wait.
All right. Yara, I know you heard what I said. I said you got about a couple more weeks playing Hebrew. I done seen you growth. I done debated, we talked to you. I ain't trying to hear you. I don't know what you're doing, man. You got a couple more weeks left. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I ain't saying much, man. You saying too much, you learn too much. I'm just saying, bro, you need to put the books down or something, yo. Cause I'm telling you, bro. I see it. I can't unsee it. And if I can't unsee it, I know you can.
Hey, man. Hey, shout out to you, man. Shout out to sa.neter and the HOK, man. Shout out to the panel, man. It was a good discussion, man. Appreciate you coming on, man. If you haven't gotten a ticket, it might be too late at this point, but still try anyway. And you're going to miss it, man, because you're going to want to be able to talk about it in real time after the debate that you saw it. It's a different experience when you've done it because you're going to miss the facial expressions. You're going to see the body language. You're going to miss that. That's all important, man, especially when you talk about this afterwards, right? And shout out to the brother Akita, right? Did you say Akita?
Yeah.
Get it right. Shout out to that brother, man. I appreciate it. It's always good to learn from a different culture. I'm that's me, man. I love to listen to other people's cultures, man, and see where we have cultural continuity where it exists, right? Because I believe it exists, through us all. Mostly. Even shout out to Sabio, man. It's all good, man. I don't like you. I don't think you have any form of African spirituality in your body and bone in your body when you talk about ancestry and we don't believe in spirits and we need to grow up, man. Like, man, that's African spirituality is based on that, bro. So at the end of the day, man, but shout out to you anyway. If you ever get a flat tire, man, don't hesitate to call me. I got you. Trust me. I'll look out for you. I'm black first. So but at the end of the day, man, hey, man, I hope you all, man, have a good day, man. I'm ready for this debate. I heard somebody in the chat say they popped their popcorn too early, but y'all know what it is. It's all good. Sit back, pop some more. It's good. Y'all gonna have a good debate, man. It's all good. I'm gonna be talking to your buddy tomorrow, man, Chuck Morgan. You talking to Chuck Morgan tomorrow?
Chuck Lethal, yeah.
Yeah, hey, man, no doubt that he is, man. I respect his scholarship, man. So, one thing I do know, man, you don't get sharper by talking to people that can't challenge you or don't know more than what you know about a subject, right?
Yep.
So whether or not you get on and you get beat up by him or whatever, trust me, you don't come out of there and learn. At least you sharper for the next conversation, regardless of where you stand. So it's all good, man. So but we're gonna get it in tomorrow, man, 6 p.m., man. No doubt we talking about the Sumerians, man. It's still important, man. So
why did you mess with him on that, yo? Do you know he a ringer, yo?
But you know what though, man? I've listened to him. I listened to him though, but it's my question is really based on the understanding of the Sumerians and scientific racism and how it plays into the conversation.
Oh man, listen, yo, you mess with somebody that did something. Neither one of us was going. Me and you never was going to do that, bro. We
Hey
never
man.
was going to learn no damn Canadian form, yo. We never was going to do it, yo.
I ain't gotta. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh my goodness.
I cannot stand toe to toe with him on dealing with the actual canal form itself, right? You can't do it, right? I can't do it. It can't be done, but I can't do it. So, but at the end of the day, I think there's still something that needs to be discussed. It's important, and I can get the answers or close enough to the answers that I'm looking for, and deal with this, brother. So whatever comes of it, there's gonna be.
All right. So look, man, that Zoom been opened
Did
up.
he ever show it?
The
I'm trying to
Zoom.
think if he ever showed his degree, like Apostle has.
Hey, look, that Zoom been opened up, man, and it opened up.
This is crazy.
It opened up. All right. So see y'all in that debate, man. It opened up, yo. All right, hit you. If you got your links, it's the time to get into it, man. I appreciate you, man.
Okay, they on, brother.
And with that, we out. They on.
Peace. They on. Let's do it.
Peace. Peace. All right, man. Man, this what I'm saying right here, man. Watch out for this, man.
They knew those niggas couldn't read when they couldn't understand. We have, as did, alongside him purely. Misrepresent Webster. Misreading paragraphs and sentence structures. Them niggas can't read, they bluffing. Talking super wild, ain't nothing. You playing, I'm guffing, acting aggressive, bluffing. Why you playing? I was hustling. I've been retired, cattle rustler. Mills off the muscle. Them niggas can't read, they bluffing. Talking super wild, ain't nothing. You playing, I'm guffing, acting aggressive, bluffing. Why you playing? I was hustling. I've been retired, cattle rustler. Mills off the muscle. Them niggas can't read, they bluffing. Reading comprehension cause attention. I'm top notch, you bench. Them niggas can't read, kill conversation. I'm sitting back embracing. Constant wins, y'all bitches glazing. Ignorance to the forefront conversation. Them niggas can't read, they bluffing. Talking super wild, ain't nothing. You playing, I'm guffing, acting aggressive, building nothing. You vote Trump, hating, debating, knowledge generator, Mount Olympus, we built this. Them niggas can't read, gifted. Now I'm pissed you did this, shooting you niggas can't hit this. Fifth grade reading, did this, reading, do this. Now read this, what's up with the famous? Them niggas can't read, they bluffing. Talking super wild, ain't nothing. You playing, bluffing. Them niggas can't read, but what's the reason they chose greed? Over reason, over intelligence. I've been relevant, believe me. Wins can't read, feel penitentiary, but I stay free, stay slick on that John Wick shit. And I'm loud on the mic with that slim grit. Pseudo killing to the day. Didn't know why, most get high, but I stay fly. Never less than the guy. Rather stay sober than high. Keep the rocket.
I'm closing out the joint.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that, brother. I'll pull it.
They smoke spray weed. They smoke entries. Them knees, it be what it be. Them niggas can't read, it be what it be. They died to go to hell now, free. It be what it be, never matter to me. Boys can read, yet niggas can't read. Yet they breathe, cause they can't read. Fill the prisons, just up cut, running around, going sick. Quick to blitz them, staying on that science shit. Them niggas can't read. Live in America, live free. I keep it on me, I pull blicks. Protection shit. Stay on that science shit. Them niggas get what they get. Them niggas can't read, it be what it be. Stay on that science shit. Them niggas get what they get. Them niggas can't read, it be what it be. Stay on that science shit.
Oh, let's just hear it already. Yes, it works. I'm sending it right now.
All right, so I'm saying who having technical difficulties, man? I see some people say, "No, we're not waiting. Your stream should refresh it. It should start. I know mine. I'm locked in right now. You should be able to do that. You should have access. Hold on, let me see something. Let me see something though. Hey, Nepal. You hear me? You got to make sure everybody can get in. I know the practice session is. Y'all might not be. All right, it ain't start that. Hold on. It's all 7. So they ain't opened up for everybody else yet. All right, that's what I can tell y'all. So just hold tight. Hold tight. Hold tight. Hold tight. Asar 7, where you at? Unmute yourself. Yeah, so it ain't opening up for everybody yet because I'm looking at it. All right. So everybody ain't here yet. Hold on. Let me see. Nah, y'all good. They ain't let y'all in here yet. The special people in here. You know how it go. Y'all ain't in here yet. Yeah, Brenda, it ain't start yet. Hold on. You said you have not received your Zoom information yet. I don't know why that don't make no sense. Yeah. They ain't listening to me. I'm definitely on tech support duty. Yep. Asar, where you at? Let me see something, man. Y'all need to check your emails again. Let me see. Let me check real quick and see. Wow. 1 second. All right, let me see. Wow. Hold on. I'm gonna help y'all out. Let me see what I can do. That's not a lot of people that get their link. That's a good thing. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me see. 1 second, y'all. Y'all good. They ain't opening up for everybody yet. Hey, Miss Tiff, you know how it go, right? We just let the people that's helping out in first. They ain't opening up for the main people yet. Yep, I got y'all. Make sure I got y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna confirm that real quick for y'all. Hold on. I got y'all. All right.
Hold on.
All right, Suntan, you should have your thing, and everybody, look, right now we're on a practice run. So if you know anything about the Zoom events, right, the practice only let certain people in. So as long as y'all got your tickets, y'all gonna get in. We was waiting on Reggie to get here. What the hell's going on with Reggie? I think Reggie might be in the building. Let me make sure. Reggie wasn't here.
People are listening.
Yeah, Reggie wasn't here yet.
We're gonna have a.
Hey, did Reggie get in the building yet? They was waiting on Reggie. Reggie was live with us. Reggie, a trip.
Yes.
Yeah, Reggie's here.
Okay. All right. Reggie has arrived in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. So now what?
We're still on that practice session. If you don't know anything about these events, the practice session let a few people in, right? With a select link. Those who know. But everybody else, it has not started yet. You good. All right. So y'all just stay cool. I'm gonna stay with y'all for a minute, man. So get y'all help. Suntan, I don't know why you ain't in here. You got the fake link or something, Suntan. I don't know what you did. Who you made mad. Nah, I'm playing, y'all. My mic ain't hot. I'm talking to the people. Miss Tiff, my mic not hot. I'm talking to y'all. Like I said, Reggie just got here. All right, he just got in the building. Reggie just got in the building, ladies and gentlemen. If you ain't got your tickets, what are you doing? He just got. Yeah, everybody's still on wait. All right, everybody's still on wait. It's in practice mode right now. Relax. They was waiting on Reggie. Reggie just got here. What time is it? It's 4:30. Reggie just got in there. Yeah. You can't hear him now. They was coming through my earphones. It's all good. They weren't saying nothing crazy. They just was trying to make sure everybody was good. Yep, we're straight. I bet you can't hear him now, can you? I bet you can, because you can. Well, if you hear them talking right now, it ain't coming from me. I don't know what it's coming from the Holy Spirit or something. Yeah, man, Reggie was definitely late. Reggie was up here. Let's see. Y'all think Reggie gonna fall apart up in there, man? Let me check. Let me see what his face look like. I can tell by his face. Oh, man. Can't see his face. Tell Reggie put his face in the camera, Nepal. Tell him put his face in the. Where Reggie at? Let me look at him. I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna tell y'all. I can tell. Let me see. Nope. Look at him. All right. Say what they wearing. They got somebody. We got a rap, a dashiki rap. He like like he straight flew the plane and came straight from Africa. You got a nice crowd in there. Got a diverse crowd. Some sisters in there. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I see Jabari. Jabari got his thing on. Hey, Jabari, I see you. Jabari look comfortable. Jabari looking comfortable. Let me see. I'm going to make it bigger. Hold on. I see you, Jabari. You looking kind of comfortable there. Let me see what Reggie look like. Let me see. Let me see. Reggie, look. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Hold on. Huh. I don't know. Reggie don't look bad. Jabari laughing. Comfortable. That could be nervous laugh. That definitely could be nervous laugh. Reggie look a little ready. Let's see Nepal looking dashing today. He's looking dashing today. Gotta give it to her. Nepal is looking dashing today. She definitely is dashing. Absolutely.
I can't say thank you. Thank you,
Yep. I see y'all doing y'all thing. Hold on. Let me mute y'all out.